Welcome to the Vortex, the Time Vortex. It's been a while, I know, but we're finally back to see what's going to happen in the war that's going on right now between the monsters and the two nations. We are live, Jack, correct?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and if you guys are enjoying this series, I know, leave a like, subscribe, check us out on Jack's channel as well when we're live on those Sundays if we're not totally distracted with life things at the moment. Go ahead and take it away there, Mr. Darna.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody, for being patient online. We are currently in the midst of battle. It is right now the player's turn. The ogres have made contact with the humans from Fort Hope. So they're currently taking the brunt of the battle. And so it is the player's turn. So, yeah, go ahead and make your movements and your attack. So first make your movements and then we'll roll for attack. So that so Nathal, are you gonna move your character?
Were you over here? Weren't you supposed to be over here, Nothfell? You just didn't get to move because stuff happened.
I think so. Also,
So
we'll
just
put
go
me
ahead
in
and
like.
put yourself over here where you'd think you would be.
I think you're right behind these guys. I'm not sure.
I think so.
Alright. Alright, so go ahead, Ben. You wanna move your guys?
Alright, well, I'm just going to start moving. How many squares can I move per quote-unquote turn?
4 squares, because that's max. That's maximum. That's basically it. You're basically covering a large field. So
Alright, so I'm going to go to... I think I can make it to there. It's my next move.
alright. Yes, okay.
Thought you were going to be helping us flank the ogres.
Oh, am I?
Oh, that was the plan.
I think he's flanking the.
I thought the plan was to flank the archers.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah,
part
that-
of the plan too. Yeah.
So am I going for the ogres or am I going for the archers?
You go for the archers. We know
I
they're
figured that might
coming
be
up.
a better idea. And leave the ogres to you guys.
Yeah. It's best not to keep all our forces at one place after all. And a good idea to get those archers away because they can be a pain in the ass.
They're what stop us from charging in there and just going straight after the leader.
Yeah.
You know, if I was going to go after archers, I should have taken, like, cavalry instead. Oh, well.
We don't have any
I don't
cavalry.
really have
period.
cavalry.
yeah. There's no color.
Damn, lack of cavalry.
We
Make up
need to
things
get
hard.
red horses so he can start training the horses so we can have cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
They do have cavalry, but not that many. They're more pikemen than because pikemen can be stronger than cavalry. Langley, you want to make a movement?
What's the range on my bows again? Because I know a lot of my archers can start shooting at the ogres too.
What kind of bows are they?
I
Long.
don't know. You tell me.
They're probably regular longbows. If that's the case, they have a range of 110 feet. I think we said before each of those squares was 100 feet.
No, not that short. Maybe I don't remember.
It was either each square is 100 or each square is 50. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's 52. So I don't know.
Because I
But-
remember they were just in range of the archers.
Of their maximum range,
Yeah.
which maximum range with a longbow is 500, I believe.
Yeah, so
Because you can shoot 5 times the
you
regular
have
range.
to move like a couple of inches closer to not, but
I said I don't think we were a full 500 because they were out of range before they moved. I remember that, and they just these guys just moved into range.
well, if you want to get closer to better odds of hitting, then you can move up a square or 2 squares, and then move.
I'll have the majority group move forward a square. 1, 2, 3, because that will put them in range.
Are you gonna? Okay.
I'm just looking. I'm looking. Looking at how I want to move the group specifically. Because I'm going to have those guys move up a couple squares, and then this other group move up a few more. So I can get a few more archers shooting on the ogres here. These guys this way aren't going to be able to shoot the ogres. I don't think so. Because if 25 is the 5 squares to hit, I need to be within 25 feet. Yeah. So it's going to be these 2 archer groups are going to be able to fire. These 3 archer groups will not. And then these archer groups will open fire as well. Or they're probably going to focus their fire here as best they can manage. So this group right here up in the top
Alright.
is going to be firing on this group here. And these 2 groups right here and here that are behind Nothfell are going to be firing on this group here.
So the groups that are attacking, so they're going to fire in the back, not the ones in melee, like falling behind.
Only two are going to fire at the group that is just making contact with melee. I could focus my fire there, but I'm figuring if I can take out one of the do some major damage to that center group, it will force the other group to step in more, so they're less likely to try to step around our line.
Okay, go ahead and make roll 2d20 for the first group. All right. Roll 13, I believe they're +4. 17 does that hit Booger. Yes, it does. The 17 hits, so the 12 does not. So go ahead and just roll 1 type of damage, please. I believe it's just a D8, right? No strength bonus.
For longbow?
Yeah.
Longbow is a D8 plus any relevant feats, which they probably don't have.
I'll just roll the d8.
Six. So, all right, that's fine. Let me see what's there. All right, so the way this works in Pathfinder, it's a little bit strange, but the group has basically the hit points of one monster, and you just attack it as though, and so the damage will lessen the group as a whole in kind of a. So if you take enough damage to kill one person, that takes out the entire group, or takes out a majority of the group, so to speak.
That makes sense.
So it's not like a complete.
That's the 2 attacks on this guy, right?
So it's kind of weird how they do it. I'm going to try it out. If it doesn't work, we'll switch it up. All right. All right.
That was these 2 guys, right?
Yep. Now for the
These 5.
the 5 in the middle. Yeah.
Should I just add the +4 for you?
Yeah. Go ahead, please. AC 17, obviously. Wow. Oh, 1 hit. There's 5 of them, right? 1, 2.
Yeah, there's 5. I rolled 5. 1 hit.
Wow. I guess the arrows are like missing pretty good, so or they're like the wind is hitting them and they're just not reaching their
Not
target.
enough damage to be worrisome for that group, apparently.
So go ahead and roll damage, D8. as your. So Nafo, you can go ahead and move your guys that are in front of you and the guys on the side. However you want.
I would say probably I would have them do something sort of like that.
Nice, I like it.
Kind of like cut them off and box them in.
Got it. Are you going to move the guys on the top and hit them?
Nope, we'll leave them right there.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and make 5 attacks.
Okay. Any bonus to it that I should know of?
I believe the fires, are +3.
Okay. Let's see here.
Well, actually, no, +4, whatever, just add 1.
Okay.
We'll just make it the same.
It's 5 attacks. I thought it was 1. No. That was 1. Let's see. 4, 5, 2.
2 hits, so that's, what did I say they had? Long swords and shields, so longsword E8 plus, say, 4.
Okay.
So 2d8 plus 2.
2d8 plus 4. Let's see how that rolls. A 9.
Okay, yeah. They cut into the group pretty good. Some of the ogres do fall down and die. But it seems like the majority of the group is still going on strong. So, everybody moved? Is everybody staying where they're at? Fast staying there? I mean,
Hardwin, yeah. He is. Yeah, he will just stay there because I'm not good with strategy, so I'm just gonna full defense here.
Alright. The trolls in the middle here will engage these guys.
The ogres.
Yeah, the ogres. The big army will then move 4. Oh, back here actually. Are they close enough? Yeah. So the 5 over here, they didn't move majority of the movement, so they cannot fire.
They'll be able to open fire next round.
Yep. So, and then trolls. Someone's typing. Oh.
Yes.
Did you have a question?
Yeah, I was asking him something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, somebody's typing is very loud.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You're just the worst. It's no big deal.
So the ogres will attack the army, so you cannot do full defense, so you have, I believe you said, I think they have 18 armor class. Could be wrong on that. So let me go ahead and roll to attack. The ogres will attack and they hit.
That's a hit.
And then the 2 ogres on the top will attack the other army. Only 1 hit. So, this could be pretty nasty. So let's see. Ogres. Let me just double check and see. They're 40. So if you want to keep track of their hit points, they have 44 hit points, the fighters. Have that many hit points.
Which group are they targeting?
The Finlandians. Well, either one, both of them have 44 hit points.
Are we getting more attack rolls because we have more number of bodies?
Yes.
Okay.
They're getting only one attack roll because of each. That's the way it works. I don't know why.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure.
It's
Basically-
basically one group crashing into another.
Yeah.
So it's easier
like
to have
this,
one group attack another group.
like this group over here was really good at fighting. This group over here hit pretty good. This group over here was not able to land any blows. Basically, like nullified their attack and everything. So it's kind of like a thematic thing. I don't know why they do it that way, but it's weird.
It makes
So-
the combat go by a little easier versus having like hundreds of rolls.
So yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot. 2d8 plus 7. So 13 to Nationals group, and then 16 to the Fort Sisters group. So they take a little bit of damage there. All right. So if you want to track their hit points,
How much did you say they had again? I forgot what you said. 44.
Yes.
No. Minus.
All right, that is their turn. Go ahead and move their Diana.
All right. Well. How do I want to do this?
Hmm.
I guess that's as far as I can move.
4 squares. Next one.
Oh.
You're basically like moving really fast. It's a long range.
You're trudging across the field, double moving.
Yeah, you're moving pretty fast. Hardwin Hope, are you gonna stand fast?
Yeah, just gonna stand here.
Randall. Shoot arrows.
This group will shift over a couple squares so we can get better fire arc on the other ogres.
Are you gonna concentrate fire on? Are you gonna concentrate and fire the ones that are attacking you?
The front group is going to concentrate fire on this ogre.
Okay.
And this group is going to focus fire on this ogre.
Okay, go ahead. 5 attacks on the first one. Okay, so wow, nice.
So
Not
3
to
of
hit.
5 on the first one.
So 3d8 for me, please.
D8.
13, nice. So yeah, they lock on target pretty good. They mow down quite a bit of ogres. You just see blood, gas rain down. Go ahead and roll for the other archers.
1 miss. 1, 2, 3. Yep, only 1 hit on this group.
Wait a minute, I didn't see the roll. Awesome.
There was a 19, a 5, a 7, a 15, and a 12.
You rolled 3d8, boss. You did not roll.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one. My bad.
Okay.
It switched it around on me. That's why I got confused. So 1 hit. Miss. 2 hit. Miss. So 2 hits.
All right. Roll 2d8, please. 9, okay.
It's this group. It's the group by
Yep.
Fort Sister.
Yep. They take a decent amount of damage. They look like, the arrows are raining down hell and fire. Nathal, it's your turn to attack.
Yay.
Go for it.
Kill things.
You want that each of these guys have to be in base contact in order for them to attack. So if you want the guys in the back to be able to hit the ogres, you have to move them in base-to-base contact, just like in the game. So
if you want this group to hit, you have to move the group right there.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Nice, I like it.
Kind of like that. Let's see here. So that's 5, right? So 1,
Yep,
2,
5
wow.
on this one. 5 on the one group if you focus.
So 2 hits.
I would suggest you actually move this group right there next to you, because then you get 6 hits on that one.
I guess I could shift them up like that. That'd
Just the
probably be a
one.
good idea. I could just imagine Land like shouting orders.
Nothfell, move your troops up so you can get better hits.
That's one more
That
hit.
was not the way though, but
4, 5.
So
It works. It still works.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, so that's 6 attacks on this ogre. You do have a guy over here that can attack the ogre, this ogre here.
Yeah, he will here in a moment. I'm gonna roll the damage on this one ogre first. 38
Yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah.
Well, 3d8 plus 6. There's 8.
2
That's
per
right.
group per
Well.
attack that hits.
3d8 plus 12. Right? Yeah. Well,
Um,
you got 3 hits. Each hit does 4 damage.
12, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 2 per plus
Oh,
2
okay.
per one.
So-
Okay.
How this is described is basically you can now move a follow-up.
That
All-
group dropped.
Yes.
So
Perfect.
I want to move that group as they master that. So, they're basically going through the group and just killing them.
Yes.
Alright. Alright.
That'll be good.
It is now the other group's turn.
Have the 4 right here from Fort Sister focus on this one. I would do it that way.
Yeah, that way we can finish that off more quickly.
5 of them focus on one, and then this one will just focus on the other.
Yep.
Now, just
Yeah.
remember that if they attack and don't go full defense, their armor class will stay the same. So, just keep that in mind.
So
Right.
4 and then 1. Okay.
So, well, actually 5.
5 and then 1, yeah. So
Yeah, that one.
You're plus 1.
I almost forgot about that one.
I'm keeping track for you. I'm not sure.
There's a hit.
1, 2.
2.
Yeah, yeah.
So 2 hits,
It's on this guy.
2d8 plus 8. I kind of like this. What do you guys think about this?
It's not bad.
It's different, but it's not bad.
Yeah, but
It's
you know
not a
what?
terrible combat idea. It's alright.
Kind of makes sense a little bit, though. Alright. Okay, you got one left. And you want to leave those guys over there? Just-
Yeah.
Okay.
We still have the line coming up over there as it is.
Oh,
That way
actually,
there's nobody can ambush us either.
we'll shift these 2 back to this way.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Alright, you're going to roll for your final attack. This guy.
Oh, that's right.
On this over.
If you want
That
to.
army has not been damaged yet, so. That's it.
Nice.
D8 plus 4.
Hey,
7. Nice. Alright. Alright, their turn. Let's see here. So, the trolls are going to charge and make contact there. These trolls are falling right behind. Looks like they're coming up pretty good. These guys will shift. Okay, still within range. Let me just double check. They're not. So they have to shift 1 square, I believe. Alright, hold on. Shift a square. These 5 attack within range to attack that group. So 5d20 plus 4, obviously. So I'm just gonna roll all 5. Wow. That's 1, 2, 3 hits. Alright, 3d8 for 17 damage. Now, if the group takes 44 damage, you have to remove a group.
Yep.
You have to remove a guy.
We'll just pull them off to like over here, to down here or something.
So, how are they doing? Pretty good.
We're doing
And
so
now
far all right.
The trolls will attack. That's 1 attack. Well, they have pretty good. They will use their claws. But I thought they had clubs. Hold on a second. Yeah, they have the same great clubs as you. What's their strength is 21, so it's 5.5, which would be 7, so pretty much the same damage. So 1d8 plus 1d20 plus 7. And whoops, I rolled 3. It was only 1d8, so 7, that would be a miss. So, okay. You trolls did not make contact. Now, they can bite as wield a two-handed weapon. So, they choose to use their club.
If they use their bite, though, they do take a -5 to that, since it counts as a secondary if they're using a weapon.
That is correct. But it's a second attack, so they'll take it.
Might as well try.
Well, no,
I rolled 20.
they're not doing it now, but I'm just like,
Okay.
I believe, did I already roll? Yes, I did. I did the damage. All right, guys. It is Hardwin Hope. It is your turn. Your guys have just made contact with the trolls.
I will have the 4 who can reach attack it.
Okay, go ahead. That's 40-20 plus 4. However you want to roll it.
So +4?
Yes.
Okay.
The attack is d20 plus 4. The trolls on class is not that high. They're 16.
Oh, 2 hits. Oh, wait, no, wait. The first one is also a hit, yeah. So 3 hits, actually.
Yeah, 3 hits, so that's 3d8 plus 12.
3d8 plus 12, okay.
Yes. Trolls have a lot more hit points, those.
26.
We also need to burn them in order to turn off their regeneration.
That's why he's over there with his red dragon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fine. I have Lee with me.
Yeah.
Leewood is just there to burn them once they go down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
He'll fly
waiting.
over and torch. Blah.
Mm.
Fly by.
Yeah, you do see take a big chunk out of the trolls. Massive damage. You're kind of impressed by how well these Fort Sister guys are fighting. Seem to be doing really well.
Interesting.
I would have actually suggested having this group step up and this group step in.
Problem is, oh, can you even move after attack? Oh yeah, they can.
I mean, at the start, I would have had these guys just, move up one spot and these guys move over, so you could get
Well-
an additional attack, and the same here.
This one already have attacked.
I know, I'm just saying
And
before,
this
if
one.
you would have had this one move,
Ah, yeah. Yeah. I just,
you would have
I
got
just
an
wanted
extra
to
2
make-
attacks on that guy, if you would have done that. That's
yeah.
all.
So, to,
Alright. So that's your action?
Yeah.
Alright. Glorious Queen.
That would be me. I think
Yes.
I'm going to move 4 squares that way.
Nice. Yeah, your troops are like, yeah, let's get them. The archers are like, oh shit, oh crap, oh shit.
Stupid ogres, let them get past.
Landley, go ahead.
And have this group step up right there, just those couple of 2. Let me double check ranges. Nope. This one's still firing there. This one's also still firing there. Yep. So, oh no, this group can fire here. This group can also fire there. So we're going to have basically 5 on one and 5 on the other. I know they're a little stunted weirdly, but yeah, it's going to be 5 and 5.
Okay. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, it changed on me again. Doggone it!
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you gotta just, yeah.
2.
So you got 1, 3. Stop. Thank you.
The first one was a D20.
17 hit, a 10 miss, so that's 2. 13 misses, that's 3. 20 hits, that's 4. 9 misses, so that's your 5 attacks. You have 5 more attacks, so that's 1, 2.
I'm just firing at the first one real quick.
Alright, so what was it? What did I say? 3 hits?
3 hits.
So D8. Yeah. That ogre group does not look good.
Yeah, that's the one in between everything.
Alright,
And now firing at the one behind, firing at the second group, the one that really hasn't been touched.
okay.
I'm falling for it this time.
Miss, hit,
Another 3 hits.
3 hits. Where'd you get there? The 18 is what you did, or no?
The 18 hit, the 20 hits, the 22 hits, and there was, I thought, and there's a 19. No, thought there was a 17. My bad. Well, at the very least, the first 2 are 8s, so -3, so take 16.
Alright, that's fine with me. Alright, go for it, Nathal.
Alright, so let's see, we've got a lot of people here. 3, 6, 8 attacks it looks like. 2 on this dude, and then
I would,
6 on this one.
looking at how bad off that group is, I would suggest having these 3 guys all focus on
Back there.
him,
Uh-huh.
and then have
Those 5 focus on this one.
This guy and this guy attack first and see what happens, because if these two can kill this guy, this group, beforehand, then you could advance your other group in and get an additional 3 attacks. And
Oh.
6 on him.
The group that makes the killing blows the most. So if his group of 3 kill that ogre, they can advance. So otherwise, they could probably break off and move towards or whatever. I don't know. It's up to him. The person that kills the ogre is the one that can advance. So it's basically they're taking their spot and killing, finishing them off.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus 3 on this guy and then 2 on this guy,
Got it.
and then probably make this group of my gray men that I mix with. We'll probably move down towards the archers here.
Okay. Go for it.
3d20 plus 4. Let's see if that group of 3 hits that. Well, there's a crit.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
All to confirm.
Let's see.
Come on, please confirm.
Nope.
No.
Okay. So 8 plus 4.
On d8 plus 4. Yay. Oh, well, roll back down and got it.
Nice.
Now that group lays into them pretty good. So the other 2 guys, go ahead.
So, 2d20 plus 4.
1 hit,
That's
2 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits.
So, yeah, 2d8 plus 8. Okay. Wow. All right, so go ahead and move those 2 in that square. Follow up.
Grab that archer. Move that way. I can move him like that, I guess.
Yep, that is that action. So basically, these guys just like basically are
Surrounding them.
master ogres, just mastering. It's pretty bloody battle. But there's some guys that your guys are like either archered to death or got some squished people. Go ahead and move to your group.
So, let's see here. You said they could move up to 4 at one time, right?
That's correct. That would be charging.
So, because 3 would put the front line group right there,
Right.
and then me and them would be right there.
Okay.
I guess I could get
You could well, that's up to you if
Okay.
you want to do that.
2
That's
attacks
2 guys.
on each.
Yeah, so 2 on that guy, 2 on the other guy.
You are charging, so you get +2 to your attacks. +6. These goblin warriors are not that beefy. So you're going to probably kill them pretty quickly.
1 hit at least,
Alright.
because the other is just a 13.
Alright, go ahead and roll your damage. So, which one? We'll go with the one that's this one first. Okay.
And d8 plus 4. 5. Yay.
Lowest damage.
Yeah. You not. Yeah, I guess your weapons did not bite into their armor that well.
No, fun time with that. Let's see what the other 2 can do.
That's
Well, 1 hit.
it.
1 hits again. It does a little bit better.
Alright, nice. Yeah, these guys are a lot more squishier than. So that's their movement. All right. That's their attack. So their turn. I will go with the trolls first. So
Okay.
now the trolls move up. All right. So first attack is the with the club. So 20 plus 7. So I'm just going to roll, yeah. So first attack, right to left, so miss. Wow. Wow, okay. Well,
Just
Yeah.
turns of low rolls on every side today.
Yep.
be that way. Jeez.
Harwin is a good commander.
Mike has a -5 because it's a secondary attack. So 3 bites.
No!
Critical hit.
Oh,
Does not
please.
confirm.
Oh, good.
So I said from right to left. So the troll on the right hand side, they do some damage. D8 plus 5.
The right side? Okay.
Yep, the right side. So this troll here.
Yeah.
1. He does 8 points of damage to one of the group in front of him. All right. This guy will kind of scooch over like this. This guy will also move 1, 2, 3, 4 there. This guy will also move this way.
Yeah, keep him distracted.
Was not an idea.
Give me another 4 turns and I'll get there.
I mean,
No, just if you move 4 squares per turn, you can do it in 2 turns.
I know.
You
I
are
was,
there.
I was
kind
sick.
of this like that. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, that's cool. This guy will leader will move over here, and he will. So the archers, all 10 of them, will attack not both groups. So I'm just gonna roll 10d20. Okay.
Shields!
Yeah. So let's see here with a +4.
Oh,
18 hits.
2 crits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 2 criticals.
Let's
Potentially.
see. Oh, God.
I'm gonna roll the
Please,
critical.
not confirm.
Critical.
One confirm.
Ooh. Good
Here we
luck.
go. Here's the critical hits are 3d8, right?
Yeah.
This is the critical hit. We're 16. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 regulars. So 18. So,
Oh,
Okay.
God.
yeah.
That hurts a lot, huh? Not good.
Anybody dying?
We'll find out here in a second. I don't think so. They're kind of war out here on this side, yeah.
Well, that's like 16 plus 18. That's like 30 something. Maybe you took damage before.
Yeah.
Depends if you're hitting the same group, though. Depends if not, Phil move them to the back.
Oh, yeah. He's just falling up. They're falling in that direction. So,
I figured they were pelting the front line, unless they are pelting the back.
no, yeah, they probably be pelting.
Well, I don't know, because also if they're pelting the front line, there's more risk of them hitting their own dudes. It'd be safer to shoot the people in the back.
Yeah, they'd be probably be hitting beyond this point right here. These guys.
Okay. Well, let me do this. So I'll.
You select one dude to take the damage, and if he takes enough damage to kill him, he's off the board. Basically.
Oh,
close.
Close.
Very, very
Okay.
close. Very, very close.
You just probably need to do something about that.
Don't worry.
Run away!
All right, so these three goblins will attack the one here,
Wow.
and this one will attack the one on the right hand corner.
Okay.
Okay, so 320, and they got a, let me just double check, the goblins are not that good in melee, except these are warrior goblins. There's +4, so not that bad. So 3d20. Good. So 2 hits. Not a lot of damage though, because they only do short sword, which is a d4 +2. So
Yep. Because they're small.
Oh, good.
2d4 +2 on each of these, so that's a total of 4. So for 10 points of damage.
Alright.
And then the last attack will be
Miss.
the one on the corner that misses. Alright, and now this guy will shoot this group here with a fireball. So go ahead and roll a reflex save for me, please.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Ooh.
I had that group step up because I knew that was going to be happening. He did move, by the way. Did he outmove his move and not able to do anything?
He did move, yeah, but he only moved 2 squares. So that's half the movement. So he moved to standard action and
That's 3 squares from where he was, actually.
fine.
1, 2, 3.
You still can hit him from there, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if he doesn't move, then he can fire, but if he does move...
That's fine. I won't move him then. So,
I don't think he would move over there with that other group suddenly advancing anyways. He'd been
True.
like, yeah, that's a bad idea.
go ahead,
Yeah, wide out in the open. Not a good idea.
go ahead and roll a reflex save, please.
It was an 8. It was poo. They failed.
They take 33 damage.
Wait, what?
Fireball.
Yep.
Damn, that has a lot of damage. Wait, does it hurt
It's a
them all?
fireball. It's just to the group.
Okay.
Doggone it, I put him in the wrong direction.
That's a high HP bar. I see.
No, that was a... I put the stuff in the wrong spots.
Oh god, that was 3 out of 4 of its the group's its hit points. So yeah, that damn.
Yeah, he's painful.
That- Yep. You could take out a whole group on his own if he was lucky enough with the damage.
Yeah. There's a couple ones in there, a couple 6s though to even that out.
Yep. This is not good
Who's next?
for you guys. Oh,
Hardwin Hope, it's your turn to attack.
wait, didn't this guy up here attack? Yeah, I don't think he did.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you.
I know it was for us, but I'm just making it
fully
fair.
fair.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
I'm playing fair.
this with me. Roll it back. That's missed. Okay.
Ah,
Alright,
missed anyway.
Hardwin, your turn, boss.
Okay, I'm gonna move this one to here, so I can have this one move there. That's 4. And it cannot attack after 4, right?
Just be aware that they do take attacks opportunity if they move more.
Yeah, you want to do that slowly moving into position. I would
Okay,
suggest
never mind.
just having the one guy
Yes.
step up one, and the other guy move in to take his place.
So, there,
The guys
for now.
can move around.
And then
They could
move him up right there.
Okay. Yeah. So this one would be there actually.
Yeah. if
This
he was
one
moving
is going right here because he can just do it.
there. Actually, what I would... I don't know. That I don't think that works, but if
Well,
a regular old
okay.
5-foot step
Shoot it
works,
down
I
like
would just
this.
be like...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, that actually makes more sense.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's the same thing, but no. So
Yeah, okay.
how do
It
you want
makes sense.
the attacks?
I want these
Personally,
3
I would
here.
put the other guy over here, so you could put more of a blockade to keep this guy from just suddenly jetting this way.
That's actually good. And he was standing there before because there was zone 3. So
Just have him move
that's
in
there.
behind to step in. Next
Yeah,
round.
right there. Oh no, actually there because that's then he have more chance of stepping in if it is.
However you want to do it. Either way it works.
No, you know what that part.
He
Let's
can't
see,
attack
and
right now anyways.
yeah, I will have these 3 attack this one, and then these 3 attack this one. So actually 3 to each. Actually maybe 5 to this one actually would be a better idea.
You've hit the one in the middle
Yeah.
before.
As a heads up, because of how this combat system works, it is 100% a better idea to focus everybody on one group at a time.
2,
Okay, so
3, 4. I would focus
4
4
this
on
one.
the center one,
Yeah,
3
4.
on this guy, and then
And
2
2
on
the
this
other
guy.
Okay. 3, 4, 2.
Next
Gotcha.
round you'll have 3, 4, 3.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll start with the 3 ones first. That is D4 and 3 D20 plus what was it?
Plus 4, I think.
No, before I had 4 D4, that was plus 4, so it's plus 3 only. I believe. Is that correct?
What's
1 plus 1 for each group?
What's the plus
What's
on
that?
these guys, Leo?
Plus 4.
Plus 4 for.
Plus 4,
You know
so
it's-
your D20 rolled a hit. Per
They have
group.
spears, yeah.
So that counts for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I just confused a bit. So let's see, 170 and 160. 16, I mean, and 17. So that one of them was at least a hit.
17 hits, yeah.
16 doesn't.
No.
Okay.
You hitting this guy here?
Yeah.
Alright,
So-
go ahead. D damage. D8 plus 4. Spear does D8, right? I'm assuming. Double check that out. So.
That is 8. Then there is the 4 in the middle to attack. But all misses.
Oh, that's
And then it is 2d8 and 2d20 instead. For the next one. Oh, a crit. So let's see. Do I also roll a plus 4 to confirm crits?
What's that?
I roll a crit for one of the 2 here, so there's third one.
What are you saying, boss? I can't understand you. Say
A
again?
hit on this one.
Yeah. So plus 4.
Roll to confirm.
Okay, just making sure. Oh, please, please. Oh, yes.
That's it. That's critical confirm. All right.
So how much damage that's...
I believe a spear is times 2. I could be wrong.
Times 3 for most spears.
Double check.
I'm like, I was making a cavalier and it was telling me times 3 on spears.
Yeah, times 3. Go ahead.
So 1d8 plus 4 times 3?
Yep.
Is that how?
Just roll it 3 times, basically, for the 1 damage.
Roll
Oh,
3d8.
3 times. I will roll 1.
Roll 3d. Yeah, just roll 3d8
Okay, yeah.
plus 12. But okay, you already rolled.
What do I?
8 plus 11 plus 10.
That is
39?
20,
No, 29.
29, yes.
Okay, 29.
Through the,
All right.
by one group.
Which one did you hit? I'm sorry. This
That
one?
was on the right.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Is that your end of your action?
Yep, I have done
Okay.
all I can.
Diana, Queen.
Mean.
Almost contact.
So you will actually be one square away. For some of them at least.
Okay, Landley.
I kind of want to see what these guys are gonna do over here first on the ogre.
So you're gonna forgo your attack?
Well, I'm just waiting mostly. I mean, the only thing I would do is I would take these guys.
Thinking for what, exactly? That's not your group, by the way.
Well, nobody was moving that group, and I had them shift
I
up
thought they
and-
were his. That's why I didn't touch them.
Oh.
I
no,
took
they're-
over the group anyways and just moved it forward. I'm like, oh, we need to move this group forward. Otherwise, they're just going to sit there and do nothing.
belong to you, but okay.
I have
You're not
them
gonna- okay.
move up.
I think we can all agree that whoever owns the group is now gifting them to Landley.
Alright. So that's their charging?
Yep.
Well, that guy's moving more than 4 feet, 4 squares, so...
Well, he's going 1, 2, 3, and then the diagonal one. So he's
That's-
technically charging as well.
That's 25 feet. 4 squares is 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
So if they're there,
He would still be just.
you make there. Yeah, it's okay.
He would only make right there.
Sorry. I
Well,
got
I
it.
thought they were a little closer than that because they were just barely in range. Because I thought these guys could actually get here if I wanted to, but I didn't want them going there. Because that would have given them an
Where
attack
were they at?
opportunity.
I don't know. I don't know where they're at. If they're right here,
I think that's where they were. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's where they were.
yeah, but then this guy can still only... because if he moves 4...
That's 4.
Right. 4...
Yeah, 4, because this guy only moved 3. So he can still technically charge. They just delay just a hair after this group. This group could charge here
Alright, go ahead then.
and get a full 4 attacks on this one group of archers. And
All right.
then this other guy right here.
So you're just not
We'll
going to
just go
attack
after
your
this
archers
guy.
at all?
What?
You're not going to use your archers at all?
I'm going to move the archers, yes.
Okay, well, move the archers. You going to want to move the archers first, or you guys... Or what are you going to do with the archers? You going to hold them off until that ogre's down, or are you going to move... it's up to you.
I'll move that group up to help support Nothvel. Sure, we'll just have these guys start volleying on the other ogre. But I'll have them move up at least a couple squares. Can this guy still shoot?
Nope. One off.
He'll just have
Four
to
attacks.
fall behind a little.
Oh, then, yeah.
There's a hit.
Another hit.
Another hit. And another solid hit. And a miss. And a miss.
Okay.
So 3.
3 solid hits. For 9.
Alright. Who are you hitting?
The ogre?
Oh, the ogre?
Yeah.
That kills him. Let's see here. Alright. So all the arrows go flank down and just like slaughter the rest of the ogres. It is, okay. That was your attack. Did you attack the charging guy?
No, the charging guys have not attacked yet.
Okay, so you're going to attack this guy here.
Okay.
So 3 attacks on him, assuming at charge.
4.
4.
It's 4 attack.
4 attacks, okay.
That's a miss. 2. 2
2.
of the 4.
2 of the 4, go ahead and do damage.
It's 2d8 plus anything
Plus 4, it's been plus 4 the entire time.
for damage. Okay.
Yep. So, yeah. So that would be plus 8, so another 4 to that would be 22. Oh, yeah, they cut up those archers like Swiss cheese. But the majority of them are still alive. Some of them are still alive. Quite a bit of them died. Quite a bit.
Shit.
Nathal, it is your turn, boss.
I got one
Cool.
more to go. Oh, that's a miss.
Who
I'm
you
gonna
pick?
For this last group right here.
Okay, yeah.
slide up like this.
Sweet.
And then 3 guys will attack this guy, 3 guys will attack that guy.
Go for it.
Let's see how horrible they do. 1 hit.
All right. Which one are we doing first? Doesn't matter.
The far right one.
All right, one, got it. Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead and do your damage. Okay. All right. The other group.
God, nobody hit. Of course not. Why would I roll anything useful? And that will, I'll just be shuffling some dudes forward, but that'll be my turn, basically.
What about these guys up here, Nothville?
That's what I said, I'm going to be shuffling dudes forward.
You moving these guys down?
Yes. Come on, just those 3 first. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It's my turn.
All right. It is their turn now. All right. So this archer will move back. This archer will step basically over there. That's 2 squares. This guy will move up 1, engage the archers in front. This guy will move up here. All right. I think that's good. And then these 5 archers will volley basically this area here. Away from melee combat, this area right there. Alright, so let me go ahead and roll 5 attacks. These are +4, so
Ooh.
2 hits,
It's not-
critical threat. Critical threat confirms.
Oh god.
So,
Who are they attacking?
This line.
Yeah, these 4 guys right here. This line here.
Oh, that was far
Wow.
only. Okay.
So whoever's taking the left, yeah. So however you want to split up the damage, but once one guy dies, that damage is then moved on to the next guy. That's kind of how it works with that. Because there's multiple people in that area. I guess I technically should be like attacking one person until they drop, and then move my attack out to another person. So, so I'm gonna roll 3d8, 14, and then 1d8 for. Wait a minute, I shouldn't be rolling that. Hold on a second. Did I roll that much before? Should I do that before or no?
Think so.
Alright, we'll just, okay. Alright, so
So
total,
that's 20.
that's 20 total damage.
Uh, the one dude dead. We'll put him over here.
Alright. One group of guys dies. Alright. So, some casualties happen here. You guys are pretty much beating their ass pretty good, though, I have to say. So 2 guys will attack in melee combat to this guy here. Well, actually, nah. So they will attack. So 2 guys, so 2d20. They're not good at melee as so miss. The 3 in the back will attack. They will attack the one that's wounded that got fired. The group that got fireballed. So 3d20 plus 4. So 3d20. Wow. Nice.
Whoa.
2 confirms.
So go ahead and roll 2 confirms.
1 confirm.
Oh god.
Sure.
So 3d8. We'll just go. Well, actually, yeah. 1d8. I don't know how much damage is it done. Not
It's
trying.
3d8 plus nothing.
Well, total would be 48. Yeah, 48 total damage. So
They had 1 hit, 1 miss, and 1 critical confirm.
2 hits. Did you
So
see?
yeah.
So
There are 2 hits,
It's
1 critical confirm.
So it's 2 hits for a d8 each, plus the critical confirm for an additional d8 for 3.
Right, so it's just total of 4. So 16 total. So I think
that guy is that group is dead. I'm sure
He's
of.
dead.
Yeah, because only 11 damage back. Had,
basically, concentrate fire and like take out the middle part of it.
That's fine.
Now for the guys, let's see here. This group of fighters will attack these archers here. These 3 goblins will attack this guy here, or orcs I should say. And this orc will attack this guy here. So I'll start from the right, this orc first, attacking this guy. Okay? So 24 for 14 miss, and then 3 attacks on the other guy, so 3d20. Wow, Jesus. Now for the archer group. That's a 17 that hits the archer group. For ogres, I have orcs, believe. Double check their damage. And orcs are ferocious, so they will not die unless you do anything you can, right? Double check. Yes. So 2d4 plus 4 Falchion. Bam, for 80 points of damage. Okay. Now those guys attack. Orcs attack. Wait a minute. So that's done there. Now for the trolls. So 3 attacks with the trolls at +7. D20. So I'm just going to roll 3d20. This is +7. each. So wow, 14.
One hit.
One hit. And then this is the bites, which is a +3. Wow, they all miss. So one hit for over the dead control the G8 +7.
Wait,
That-
which one was it that attacked?
The middle one.
Okay.
One of these two is going to take the damage. So 2d8 +7 for 18 points damage.
Oh, that.
One of those has
That's-
to hit. The trolls heal.
Oh no.
Alright. I think that's everybody's actions. So, Hardwin Hope, the trolls slam into your guys pretty good. Well, one group does, anyways.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna have moved this guy down one there, so I have this one here.
Got it.
So I have
3, 4, 3.
3 on the 3, 4, 3.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's have this.
So we'll start from the right. So do the
The white up here.
this guy first. Go ahead and roll your attacks. Wow. 2 hits, 1 critical.
Okay. Let's see.
Roll the
And I
just roll the
crit.
does not crit.
Not confirmed.
Alright.
Do your damage, 2d8 +8.
Okay. $20.
Okay. Okay. Now the next group.
Which is 4 of them.
Roll 4 20. All misses.
Yeah. Okay, so
well,
next one is 3 again. Damn it.
All
I
misses.
know.
Okay. Diana.
But
Early
and
attack.
I
Me.
actually still have Lee.
Oh.
I still have Lee to help me.
Yeah, but that's when they're down.
So- Oh. Okay, never mind.
So, hey Nathville, you want to meet up over by that wizard guy?
Trying, but there's people in my way.
You have a dragon.
No, I will not abandon my men.
There are still archers.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright. So, let's see, what can I do here?
You could swarm them archers in the rear.
Well, that's the plan. Just figuring out how I want to do that.
You just stick it in their butt.
So I think that's about as far as my guys can move.
Yep.
Okay. Now you got.
Wait, is this guy an enemy right here?
No, that's a. Yeah, that's an.
Yes.
It is.
That's
That is
an
an
enemy.
enemy. That's an orc.
He doesn't work. So
Hmm.
he is ferocious. So you gotta go -6 at once. Take it down. -10 to his hit points.
Minus 10 to his what?
You have to do an
Hit
additional
point.
10 points beyond his maximum.
So, okay.
Hey, at
Just
least
trying to
none of your
decide
group
if
is
I'm gonna-
flanking their group.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I should be if these two guys right here should be hitting the archer or the orc.
Focus on the archers.
Okay.
Then more problems. It also
So
do
we're
more
gonna-
damage.
We're gonna roll some to hits.
All right. How you gonna
So,
split up the attack?
so I'm just gonna kind of go around, starting at this guy right here, and then we'll just adjust who we're swinging at depending on if people are dead or not.
Got it.
So this guy's hitting the archer first. So what am I rolling to hit?
+4.
D20 plus 4.
That's an 11.
That's a miss.
Next guy is going to hit the archers.
Okay. Miss.
Next guy is going to hit the archers.
Nope.
Next guy is going to hit the archers.
Oh, damn it, Diana, you're
Next
worthless.
guy is going to hit the archers. Jesus
no.
Christ.
Don't-
Last guy
archers
is going to hit the archers that are like next to that set. Oh my gosh, this is awful.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least he got a 16.
Yep.
Still doesn't hit, though.
Yeah, he did.
What? The AC's the goddamn archers. It's ridiculous.
Oh god.
Uh,
He was
actually,
flanking, but still.
Double check.
Oh, does it count that I get flanking bonus?
Yes, it does. So you do hit that archer.
Hooray!
Just taking archer only.
Yep, Mark did something.
Which one did you hit? This one?
The last one was this guy right here.
Go ahead.
Because he's the only one that's playing.
I guess it. What am I rolling for damage? D8 plus what?
Plus
Uh,
4.
So it's D8. Well, D8 +4, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh wow, they're strong.
Yep.
9 whole damage.
They're 4th level fighters. They have weapon specialization. So
Alright, well that was exciting.
all right. So Diana comes into combat and whip.
Whiff, 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 hit.
Finally, it's your turn, boss.
It's not my fault. Without
Yay.
flanking, I gotta roll a 14 to hit them.
Whiffle, whiffle.
Wait, no, not that group first. This group first. 2, 3. No, just 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you move down. And I'll run there. And starting with this guy here,
Mm-hmm.
you will be going after the orcs here.
Got it. That's it. For 6 damage, okay?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm gonna have this other group step up and also swing at those orcs.
Okay. That's a hit. 10, nice.
Wait, no, wrong one.
Alright.
It's a 9, actually.
Oh, well.
That was a
alright.
D20. I rolled a 6 on the D20. I'm like, 10's nice, but let me roll the proper die.
Alright. Okay,
And these two guys over here are gonna focus on this guy here.
okay. That's a hit.
That's also a hit.
Yep. So, okay. One group will kill this guy, so I'm going to assume it's this guy, this group here. We'll wipe them out.
Okay.
This group will then do the damage to this group. So go ahead and roll your damage, please.
Okay.
11? Okay. Now. Alright. Okay. Keep going, Lamley. It's still your turn.
I know.
Ooh. So that is what you're planning.
So, gonna go 3 attacks on the big boy.
The leader.
Yep.
And you're using regular missiles, correct? Do not do anything to him. He has a spell that
The
protects
protects him from archery.
or missile.
Yeah.
Protection from missiles. Let me just double check the spell. I'll link it to you in chat.
There's
Let me
protection
double
from
check.
arrows.
Yeah. So,
That's a spell.
yeah. Let me just double check the spell real quick. Pretty sure. Protection.
Like missiles sounds like magic missile.
Yeah, protection from arrows is the standard one.
Uh,
I don't believe there's a protection from missiles, although shield does protect you from magic missile.
Yep. The ward cage gains resistance to ranged weapon. The subject gains.
Oh, protection from
Yeah.
arrows does work on guns. Interesting.
The subject gains damage reduction 10/magic against ranged weapon. This spell does not grant you. Oh, so it's 10/magic. So yes, they can still do damage if they do more
Well,
than 10.
It also says once the spell has prevented a total of 10 points of damage per caster level, it's discharged.
Yeah. 10
So
and maximum 100, and that's per level.
we don't know. Yeah, we don't know what his caster level is, but 10 times his caster level is the maximum amount of total damage they can prevent before it's discharged and arrows work on him normally again.
Right, so roll the hit. He's a lot less. He is easier to hit, as you would guess. He's a wizard.
Really? I mean, I'd guess he had some sort of spells up like mage armor or shield, but
But wow, which ones are you rolling against him? I'm sorry. Are you just like
This entire line can shoot him.
with
alright,
the big minus 10 to hit, I think.
No, actually not.
No.
25. Oh, yeah. Exactly in the range.
that's at max range.
Yeah.
Max range.
Yeah, maximum range means you got a minus 10.
We
Oh,
haven't been
Does he take a
including this
minus
until
2?
just now.
Oh.
I've been at max range for most of the stuff.
Okay. Oh, I did not know that.
Even their archers have been shooting without the minus 10 thrown on there.
Yeah, I guess we forgot that. Oh well. So let me just double check this hit point.
well, it is also easier to hit when there's a big group of people. You will hit somebody.
Oh god, maybe I should. Do you want me to change targets because that's a single target versus groups?
Actually, you do not yet because his armor class is 23.
What?
Magic spell.
And you said he was easier to hit?
Well,
I thought he was.
I thought-
Oh, God.
That just means they will be aiming elsewhere next round.
I'm gonna go say hi to Wizard Guy on my next go. We're gonna be best friends.
Yeah, he is evil, so yeah.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna be best friends. Ooh. Well, him and my sword are. and that
Richard!
Richard is going to give him so many hugs.
Oh, yeah.
So many stabby, pointy, loving.
Oh my gosh, and he's an evil spellcaster. Richard especially loves him.
Can I watch this?
That guy, right?
What?
Kill him, right?
I would probably see after like the first group on him or something, it'd be like, let's aim
Yeah.
for somebody else.
But with my dragon, I should be able to make it over to him on my next turn.
Still a bad idea right now.
Well, all 5 of them.
Well, I'm bringing some troops with me to deal with the archers nearby.
I would just take 2 turns getting around and
oops.
then just flat out punch him in the face. That way you're not jumping on your dragon and that other group doesn't be like, oh, there's a thing flying. Tunk, 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 tunk.
I can fly
Alright.
low.
So that group of 5, this basically doesn't do anything.
Also, I could probably get there faster if I just turn on my
Who's
run
next?
fast boots.
Meh.
Well, Vandalay, did you want to move that? Any other archers or shoot any other archers?
I have one other archer to shoot, I guess. I mean, unless I can like shift how I'm firing.
The 2 in melee combat, you want to are in melee combat, so they would get attacks with their shot.
Yeah.
So they can attack in melee combat if they win.
What I'm gonna have them do though is I think I'm gonna have them retreat through the line.
That provokes attack from shooting.
Just withdrawing.
Yeah, the battle things are different. 'Cause If you withdraw, they can basically they're like because they're in contact with you. They basically take your spot and they get detected. Kind of
Oh, that's annoying.
because you're basically these two groups are basically together. Anyone that's touching are basically like fighting each other like
Well,
this. Yeah.
they've got their cutlasses, right? So melee it is for those two.
Yeah. They have longsword, so they are not as good. So they get a +2 to their attack with their longswords because they are archers. They archer. So go ahead and roll 2d20 +2. You attack that one for 19 hits. We'll go ahead and roll damage. So it's a d8 +2. For 9 points damage. That orc's eyes roll back up into his head. You're pretty sure he should be dead, but he is still dead.
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Got a shot to murder it.
Alright, is that your action?
Yeah, that's it for me. I'm all done.
Alright, Napo, go ahead.
Okay. First is first. We'll move these guys up.
Okay.
And these 3 people on this nice little L here are going to attack this guy.
3 people, or are you gonna have like 5 people going after him?
No, 3, because there's only 3 that can hit him that are mine.
I think you have one more, which is this guy that just.
4, I'm sorry. 4 people. Sorry.
Go ahead. 4 d20 +4. Well, yeah, just roll 4d20. Yeah.
Ooh, roll confirm.
Critical hit.
Let's see.
Flanking
Does
for an additional +2 brings it up to an 18.
who's flanking?
All right, not for that one, I guess. I was
Well, it
thinking
would
was
be.
this one.
Yeah, it would. Because they're crossed each other.
Uh,
The one dude is flanking.
You've got lots of flanking going on over here.
which one is rolling for what? So I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Go ahead and do damage. We'll do it next time.
This is 3d8 on a crit.
Yeah, technically we've been going from right to left anyways, so that would technically be this guy here would be the one that rolled the critical hit. So
That's how I've been doing it, is right,
Okay.
right to left.
all right,
'Cause that's how you started. It's just like, fuck it, well, not like that. So 3d8 +4 on that?
it's a long sword, so
2d8, yeah. No, it'd be 3d8. So because 1d8 and then plus 2d8 on the crit. So 3d8 altogether.
Oh, it's 2d8 +8.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just 2d8 +8. It's a sword, not a spear.
You guys have swords. They have spears. So 23. Wow. That group is barely hanging on, but right. Next group.
So this group will be actually 3 attacking one dude.
Go ahead.
Let's see if they do anything. Of course not. Well, no,
It's
one
18.
18,
So yeah.
18 in there
So that's a hit.
for 12. Wow.
Wow,
Nice.
nice. Any more guys?
I got one dude. Yeah, that one dude up in the corner.
Go ahead. You can attack this orc here, right? Or this orc here.
It hits.
If you hit the one that's already rolled back,
Yeah.
and you're flanking with the one.
He's still up, but he does not look very well. Yeah, orcs are nasty.
Ugh.
I was hoping
That-
you'd kill it and be like, and step forward, get an extra attack on that other group.
Alright. This guy will move there. And he will see, what's he do? Yes, that would be beautiful. He does. How many? Oh, yeah. Touch. Well, that's not a very good spell. Ah, there we go. The guy goes invisible. This guy. He moves. The poof.
Motherfucker.
Oh no.
Be right back.
Does he look like a bitch? Cause he's acting like one.
He's a good. Come on.
Richard, we're gonna go find an invisible spellcaster because you can see in the dark. And by see in the dark, I mean I think Richard has tremor sense. So we're gonna go find an invisible spellcaster.
All right.
And I'm gonna introduce him to my Richard.
So Hardman help. I will. This guy will attack this dude here.
I'm about to get stabbed.
So I would get stabbed.
I don't know. Spellcaster might run around and start attacking from the rear, from behind us.
So 7. That's a hit. So 2d8 plus 7. So 14 damage to that group there. So go ahead and do that. 14.
Damn it, Richard can't see invisible.
And I will go ahead and roll bite. Misses. Alright, and then the next guy will attack the one he's been wailing on. Misses. Bite. Critical threat. Does not confirm. So bite is 1d8 plus 5. Wow, that bite
Is it the middle one again?
Yes, this one right here.
Oh no.
9 points damage.
If it drops, you're just going to have to shift your line a little.
The next guy will then. This guy will attack. This guy.
Still alive.
And this guy will attack this guy here.
Oh, okay.
He can technically attack this guy, but they're trying to spread out their damage. I'm just making it more realistic. So miss and miss. So 2 misses. They heal.
Stop healing.
Alright, this archer will attack this guy here.
So wait, Hardwin, why haven't you been setting them on fire?
I was about to do it at the end of my last turn, but I was told I should wait till they was down.
Well, I mean, if you set them on, even if you don't kill them while they're on fire, it still turns the regeneration off for a round.
That was my plan,
Yeah.
but that was my plan. But I was told you should
But that
wait.
means that you have to bring your dragon into combat, and
I have all. I haven't right
you
beside
wish
me. Oh,
that they, yeah.
If you
I
set him in
have-
combat right now, he might get killed before he does any real good.
Well, do the trolls have any ranged attacks?
They do have javelins.
They have what's?
Javelins.
Are they actively wielding the javelins?
No,
So they would have to stop using their melee weapons to throw javelins.
correct.
And they'd be throwing the javelins, which is a range increment of, I think, 20 feet?
Pretty much.
How
just-
far can dragons breathe fire?
I believe a red dragon is.
I can look at.
Do they get a cone, a line?
Red Dragon is a cone, usually standard 30 feet, sometimes
Yes,
more.
30 feet. Exactly 30 feet. That is mine.
Mhm.
So I can have him make it from out of that reach.
Well, sort of. They would take a -2 penalty if they were throwing javelins at you, but also, if they're throwing javelins at the dragon, they don't have a melee weapon, and then your melee people just beat the crap out of the trolls because they can't fight back.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I may actually do that next round.
Alright, so where was I at here? I was...
The whites, I think, was
About
the
to have
one.
the archer's attack.
Oh, archers. Okay.
So D20 plus 2 melee attack. That's a hit. So that's a... Goblin does a D4 plus... Let's double check. Short bow. And short sword. 1D4. Does not get any strength bonus. So, 3 points of damage. The archers will now shoot at the same guy. After he takes 3, so 3 attacks plus 4. 1, 2, 3. Wow, man. 18 hit
One hit.
for 5 points of damage. Alright. So, let's see here. This bowman will move this way. It's horrible, but they got no choice. All right, these 3 orcs. Yeah, we'll start with this one first. This orc will continue to attack this archer. So that's a miss. And then the 3 orcs here will attack this guy. 2 of them are flanking, so they got a +6 instead of plus. The last 2 are going to be the ones that are flanking, okay? Wow. So 6, 17. That's a hit. 11 plus 6 is 17. 20 hits.
No, 2. Is it not 2?
Just
No.
Yes, it.
The first one is here. He is not, well, if they're all in melee combat, so technically he would be.
Oh.
wouldn't he?
Oh,
This
okay.
guy, because now they're all in melee combat right now. So,
I see.
all right. Sounds good to me. We'll just, okay, so 2
It's
hits.
just 1.
2d8 plus 8. It's the Archer 11. Alright, I mean this guy here. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was watching.
And then this guy will then also... So, well, wait a minute. I should continue attacking. The 2 archer, these 2 guys will continue to attack the guy in the middle. Okay. This guy here is being attacked by these 2 guys. They're both thinking. They both miss. All right. These 3 archers will attack this guy here. Well, actually, 4 archers versus this guy here. This archer will sure attack this guy here. Why not? So that is 40-20. That's +2. No flank, I don't think. Well, technically, if this guy moved here, but I think he already moved. So we'll just leave it there. So 2 hits, 1 critical threat. Does not confirm. So that would be 2d4, so 5 points of damage. And last hit, 19. 4 points of damage. So this guy right here takes 4. Pretty sure I am done. Yep. Hard one out. What?
Okay.
Wait, I may have missed that. Did one of my guys take damage? Or okay.
Nobody on your side took damage.
Cool.
They've been beating up Knothos guys right now.
That's fine.
All right.
They can continue.
Did this archer take 11 right here?
I thought you missed him.
No, I hit. Let's double check. Didn't I?
No, you missed. You said you missed. Otherwise, I would have given him damage.
Oh, yep. Okay. All right, go ahead, Darwin.
Should I go with my attack my dragon now first, or attack my men first? What do you guys think?
Attack with the men first, because
Okay.
there's no real need for you to go before that, and you might kill one of them.
Yeah.
True.
If-
Okay,
Or
so
knock it out.
I thought you were
Yeah.
doing this. You basically want to down them so you can burn them.
ah,
I'm going to say that your dragon is going to kill them, burn them, when they're dead. So,
well, I
Well,
can still
no,
burn
because
the-
the important thing is if he burns them while they're still alive, they'll stop healing.
Yeah.
If he waits until they're already down, then it's going to waste a bunch of time because they'll be healing the whole time.
but they only heal 5, so.
Yeah, or
But still-
you could burn them for damage so they'll die faster and also stop their 5 healing.
But,
But
That-
sadly, the one dragon would not do enough damage to affect the group as a whole.
I mean, how big are these squares? Did we ever determine how big these squares are? Are they 50 by 50 or 25 by 25?
I don't know. But I don't know. I think it's 40 by 40. I don't know. Because like 4 squares is 80 feet. So I think it was like 20 feet, right? Square? I don't know. Because
With,
those squares were. Well, yeah, because okay, but he would have to get closer in order to affect more guys. Because
Oh, yeah.
feet up, he can only affect maybe 2 trolls at a time because of the way the cone works.
True.
You're just going to be in it for a long haul over there, even with your dragon.
Yeah.
Right now,
You're
risking
probably
your
gonna-
dragon is just too much of a threat for you.
Okay. Well, I'll just start to slowly kill them with my men then.
Yeah.
I mean, we start with right to left. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, guys, time.
Once you get them to 0, they will be dead. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, 2 hits.
All right. So, are you starting with this guy first?
Yeah, right to
Okay.
left.
Your damage. So that's 2d8 plus
8.
15. All right. Nice. He looks like he's pretty bad. This guy here. Go ahead.
1 hit.
All right. You damage. You get plus 4.
6.
6. Okay. And now this guy.
Ooh, 2 hits.
2 hits.
18.
18. Nice. All right. They're taking a decent amount of damage. All right. Diana.
Yes. My go?
Yep.
Give me a moment. I'm checking something. Where's my Durgan? How fast can the Durgan run? This would be, there we go, 60-foot move speed. All right, how fast are these people, the soldiers? 30-foot move speed, I'm guessing?
Yeah, they can move 2 squares regular move or
4 squares charge full move?
Yeah.
Cool.
This guy's in combat with that guy, so he can only move 1 square, just like basically just treat it as if it was normal combat, right?
But they got bows. I can't provoke from them.
No, he's in melee right now.
They
This
dropped
guy-
their bows and went to swords.
Oh, okay.
They're no longer ranged units. The only ranged units left are these 3 archers here. These are the only people that still have their bows.
So So you're saying I shouldn't drop Vidalia out of the sky right here and line them to death?
I was actually going to suggest if you focus just to this group over here, because I was actually going to have my archers just volley the crap out of these guys.
Okay, I was just gonna head over there because I was gonna try to find the wizard, and I was figuring to take some soldiers with me. But
Where do they move? Is that their movement?
well, I'm sorry. I'm discussing these two right now, so give me a moment. These guys definitely right here are moving. I'm just trying to decide where these guys go. So you think I should hold off on going after the wizard for now?
Yeah, let's just
Or do you
finish
think
off the rest of their forces and then hunt the wizard down at that point. Because if we can finish off their forces, then we don't have to worry about any of them breaking off to stab us in the back.
I don't want the wizard to get away. Fine.
Don't worry. I will.
My dragon's got 60-foot tremor sense. I'll bring him with me.
And
How hard can it be? I can see like 2 squares, right?
pretty hard with a whole bunch of archers shooting at your dragon right now.
No. I don't have to fly. See, it has a 60-foot move speed on the ground. He'll just run there. Much safer.
Alright.
Alright, so I guess these guys will move here.
That's right. Your guys' dragon's armor is shit
Yes.
compared to mine.
You gotta think
What is
that
my armor class?
Yeah, that group is like hundreds of people shooting.
Yeah, the AC, his AC's
The
21.
damage would be more.
It's shit compared to Vidalia.
Alright, so we're going after these dudes.
Just to answer your question, if the creatures are to hit a single target, they do times 10 their damage.
Okay.
Creature.
So,
There's a group attacking that guy.
okay. So, I'm gonna start, starting with this guy right here. We're gonna start attacking archers going around. So, I'll be rolling.
Get your flanking bonus.
Yep.
Yeah, they are. So,
Well, 2 of them have flanking, so this one's definitely flanking.
first one,
That one's flanking.
17. You want me to roll all the hits and then damage after, or no?
Yeah.
No, we should roll damage first
You don't
because
have
then I'll
all
know whether I should keep hitting them. So, what are they getting damage? I think it was a D8 plus 4.
That is correct.
So 11 damage.
Oh, nice. Okay, second group.
This guy is not getting flanking bonus.
Okay.
That's still
That's a
23. And are they long swords? Because if so, that's a possible crit.
No, they're speakers.
Oh, okay. So damage.
10. Ooh, almost dead.
Next guy.
There. He is
Yeah.
flanking, so he gets
I'll
flanking.
add another 2 to that, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Next
matter.
guy.
Same dude?
Not fucking.
Yeah, same dude.
Not flanking, though.
Not flanking. But
Hits.
that's a 21.
He's dead, so go ahead and take his spot. So you move in like that.
Oh.
Okay.
That helps. That puts that other orc almost completely flanked.
Now
He was
this,
completely.
Oh, no, he's almost total surrounded. Alright, so next archer.
this guy.
Oh, add another 2 to that. Doesn't matter. Okay. Next guy.
No flank, right?
Right, but he's not attacking that guy. He's attacking this guy right here.
Oh, that guy? Okay.
Still no flank.
Still don't flank, yeah. What do I do with it?
You put him under my dude to the right.
Uh-oh.
Could you-
Great.
Wait, put back. Stop moving him.
Yeah,
He's my dude.
Children.
sure.
God doesn't like you.
Rolling.
All right.
Possible crit.
Yep.
That'll confirm.
No.
Don't confirm.
Damn it.
Darn, that would have been an awesome confirm.
Damage.
Yeah.
Damage.
8 damage.
Nice.
Right.
Still
So
alive.
the next 4 guys are all going to hit this dude right here.
Poor guy.
So, first guy with flanking.
So this guy here is flanking.
Yeah, well, we're attacking with this guy. I'm attacking with this guy right now, but they're still flanking, yeah. Oh, no. Sorry, that guy already attacked. So we're
What's
attacking
that
with this
one?
guy. Not have flanking.
All right, go ahead.
So 15.
Yes.
Next guy who
Next
doesn't
guy.
have flanking. 8. Next guy who doesn't have flanking. 10. Next guy who does have flanking. 26.
That'll confirm.
Quick Crit. Oh, yes.
Confirmed. Times 3 damage.
Times 3d8 times 3 plus. So that's 3d8 plus 12, right? Yep.
25 damage.
Oh, okay. So that group just obliterates. They just go
Oh, yes.
obliterate those archers. They just like.
Oh, yeah.
You do see some of them like piking the goblins on their spears, and they're like yelling, "Ah!"
These guys are my favorite.
Alright,
I get a
Daniel,
little harder because they're awesome.
Vanage. I mean, Nathal. I mean,
Sorry, I'm going to also move myself because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
We're going to go to, like, here.
Are you having Nothville go first or me go before Nothville?
you,
Right there.
you go ahead. Which one? Nathal, go first.
In case it, also
No,
DM,
I'll
in
be
case it is relevant, the dragon is with me on the ground, and it has 60-foot tremor sense. So, I guess just keep that in mind.
You do sense the goblin here.
Perfect. Okay, I give no indication I sense him.
Okay.
You just know, but you don't know.
All right. I'm going
Like,
to
no
start
visible
with
indication, so he thinks he's still invisible.
this guy right here first.
Okay.
Going after the orcs right here.
Okay.
You're probably going to kill him. And you're flanking.
That does
Which
not
doesn't matter.
do it. The next guy right there
Yeah.
is also flanking.
Okay.
It's kind of why I've moved my guys into
Yes.
box formation.
Those are still like, standing strong.
Well, that's a bummer. I will have the two groups that are in melee.
2 archers in melee. Attack this orc.
The first one, yep.
That's a hit. So longsword does a 1d8 plus 2. 9. It's enough to kill him.
Yep.
The archers move into that combat.
Yay, they didn't want to do that.
Well, they're the ones that kill him. So.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was trying to get one of the other two to kill him first. But that at least allows that other group of archers to open fire then. So that's...
I've lost track of which bed over here might. These two. That's right. These
Well,
guys.
those group of archers have to spend a.
Also, this one is also yours.
Yeah, so it's that one, I believe.
One,
I don't think that... No, that one was not yours. That was Diana's.
4,
Was it?
5,
How did she end up with way more soldiers than me when I only lost 1?
7.
Wait, wait.
I'm assuming. Can you move down the line now? Can you hit him?
Yeah, if one drops, they'll move down the line.
Well, start from this guy first.
No, this one's mine.
This one here
That
first.
one is mine.
Yeah,
These are
starting
back.
there. Well, actually, I think he's just out of range. Yeah, he's just out of range.
Who does he get a shoot?
He's the only guy not firing other than this guy right over here.
Alright.
Well, I could
You
have him
only-
actually fire at, like, one of these groups in the center-ish. I can have him fire right over here.
Okay. So what are we starting with?
The guy on the right, shooting right
Okay.
here.
So how many attacks?
Nathal,
One.
you had
That's just one on
four-
this guy.
You
just
had
this guy
you
once.
started out with 5 spearmen and you lost 1, so you're down on 4.
Well, I see 1, 2, 3.
Thought I
4.
started out with
I have
6.
rolls right now.
No,
You not
no,
roll?
because the other one, look, the other one that now is Landolis, is there are only 4 back off,
Anyways,
and he also lost only 1.
7 damage to this guy right here that I'm pointing at.
which one?
The one I'm pointing at with the arrow.
Okay. All right. 7 damage. You got it.
Okay, now I'm focusing my fire with the rest of my archers on this guy right here.
Okay. Start
Starting
one.
with this guy here, then moving to this guy here, just up above him, and moving across the line.
Okay. We'll do one on one time because you might. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. Miss. Miss. Oh. How many more? Hit.
Let's see, it was 2 misses, a hit, a miss, and a miss,
And
a
I
hit.
had 2 hits.
1 more.
3 hits.
Hits. Go ahead. Well, it's just 3d8, but okay. So 8. So
14, 15 points of damage.
yep. They look still pretty good. You want to?
This group right there.
Yeah, I know. I did that.
And
All right. You want to attack with these guys here?
Yep, they'll both focus on this group right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Nothing.
Okay. Any more attacks for you?
That should be it for me. It's all you, Nothville.
Go now.
Yay, time to fail horribly.
Don't worry, you can do it.
4 attacks on this group here, guys, because they're still standing.
Okay. We'll do one at a time.
Okay.
Because it's probably low on health.
Which one are you going to attack first? The blue one here?
Yep.
Okay.
Starting right to left.
That's a hit. He is dead. This guy takes a spot.
Hey.
Now, this guy can no longer attack. This guy can attack this guy.
Okay.
Or do you want him to attack? Yeah, so, alright.
Okay. So that guy is done doing whatever he can do, right?
Yeah. He basically killed the orcs there and took their spot.
Okay. I guess we'll focus on this group here with the now 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5 people around them.
And 2 of them are flanking, so.
Yeah. So.
Okay, roll the 2. The 2 flanking will be at the end of your roll, okay?
Yep.
5d20.
20 plus 4.
16 does not hit. No. 17 does hit, so 1 does hit.
Oh, damn.
Out of 5, you got 1 hit.
These orcs are not to be played around with you. D8 plus 4. 7 damage. His eyes roll back into his head.
These guys have spear, right? At least the shields.
Guys have long swords and shields.
No, I meant these other guys. These
Yeah.
guys.
Yes. Spears
Right.
and shields.
Let's see here. I'd be at max range, but I could do it.
You can throw it.
Your spears.
Yeah.
But then they would have no more weapons.
You have friendly units here that you can move
Yeah.
around if you want to move your troops around.
Well, that
Or
could
they
be-
could just book it around like
Or you
this.
could just go this way.
Oh,
man.
well, I got an idea.
But they can maximum they can move the squares.
So, 1, 2, 3. Ah, I grabbed the wrong person. Give me a second. 4.
Okay, wait a minute. So if you move that one, he is being in combat with this orc here.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's right.
You
I
probably want
think I grabbed the wrong one.
this guy here would go 1.
I grabbed the wrong guy. That was the guy. This was the guy I was trying to move.
Alright. So yeah, 3 and then 4. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So he basically runs around and goes like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
1d20. Yay. Let's see if I hit. No.
All right. That's your turn, Nappa?
Yep.
All right, my turn.
Yay.
You lose contact with the wizard. Okay.
Probably run away to make a new force.
Could I tell which
army.
direction he was going?
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. He was there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay.
Because I don't want him to go make another army.
All right, the trolls will attack. So
Oh no.
continue to attack this guy here.
Oh god.
Each 7.
Please don't hit.
That's a hit. 2d8 plus 7.
We're losing faith in you and your leadership, hard one.
19 points of damage.
Oh, so close. So it's 3 HP. Next time, they are dead.
They're pissing themselves right now.
Yeah. The other group will continue, and then you'll roll his bite attack, which is a d20
Oh, please
plus
don't hit.
B.
Please don't hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, I still have them. Oh, good.
This troll will continue to beat up this guy here.
Oh, yeah, of course.
For 24, that's a hit.
Please.
For 20 points of damage.
They are dead.
Alright. And then he will finish his attack on the other group. 3, that's a hit. D8 plus. Double check control bite. D8 plus 5. For 13 points of damage on this guy here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Diana is
Good
the
for
only
you.
one who haven't lost a man yet.
I just want to let you know that this troll has taken the most damage, so if you concentrate with all 5 of these guys, you might be able to kill this troll here. Just saying. Fair enough. The last troll
Alright.
will continue to attack this guy here. And so he is not hit at all. It's some shit up pretty well now.
Oh,
And critical threat on his bite does not confirm though. So
oh, both hits.
7 for 10, and his bite is 6, so a total of 16 damage to that guy.
Okay.
All right. This one goblin will continue to attack this guy here. So d20 plus 2, 12 misses. These 3 guys will then continue to onslaught. That's one group. 18 hits. So one group. So the group takes 2 points of damage. Yay! All right. These. Let's see here. These goblins will shift down, and they're going to see if they can. They're going to swarm this guy here. Hopefully, I'm going to start at the top here. The guy on the top is going to go after this group of archers. So d20 plus 4. For that guy, 17 hit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So d8 plus 4 for 5 points of damage. Yeah.
On this guy here, right?
No, this guy.
My
Oh.
guy up here.
Oh, that guy. Oh, okay.
This guy will
I'll do it.
attack.
Wait,
This
what
guy.
enemies are shooting right now? This guy over here?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it was just the orc right here. I thought going after.
Yeah.
Oh,
this,
okay.
this orc is attacking this guy.
Oh, I didn't realize that
No,
was an
these
enemy.
guys
Sorry,
all
they...
shot at this guy and only one of them hit.
They look very similar to the swordsman when I'm not paying attention.
All right,
My bad.
so these two are, there's 3. The 2 orcs are flanking this guy, so I'll roll them. So plus 6. These 2 d20s are plus 6. They both miss. Wow. And then 3d20 plus 2 for 1 hit. So d4 4 plus just a d4. Yep. Yeah. 4 points of damage. Yay.
Yeah, I mean, what?
And I believe that's it for me. Go ahead, Lanley.
I thought we were starting with Hardwin.
Hardwin, I'm sorry.
Would it be a good idea to go in myself also, or should I just stay back?
If you go in by yourself, you will take times 10 damage if they hit you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm just staying
Why
back.
Nafel has just been in the back.
Yeah.
My suggestion would be shift your line 1 square this way.
Good idea.
Well, no. Well, you want to, you want to concentrate as many as you guys can on this guy here, because he's pretty low, this guy here.
I mean, you're still getting 5 guys on.
And then you want to
This
take,
guy over here, you're just preventing them from breaking a hold and coming straight after you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I will go with 5 guys after the white one, just to make sure I kill it.
okay, go for it. So, 5d20?
Yep.
Come on, good rolls.
Oh!
Roll to
Ooh.
confirm.
2 hits, critical confirm.
Okay, let's see. Does that confirm? That is the question. Oh, please confirm.
Does not confirm.
No!
2d8
still
plus 8.
8. 18.
Wow, nice. Yeah, he does not look good at all.
Okay,
Now, I would
next.
suggest that the rest of the 4 guys would attack this guy here.
Yeah, that would be instead of 2 on each.
Yep.
So yeah, 4 on that one.
That's my recommendation.
Yeah.
If you can take down
I
one
agree.
of the corners, then you can get the others take the one group burned, and then you can just surround the other 2.
So is that 2 or 3?
2 hits. Yep.
Okay. Now 2 hits. 17.
15. Yeah, that does some good damage there. So yeah, you're doing decent amounts of damage. Okay. It is now Diana's turn.
All right. Thinking. So, I'm going to. I'm gonna give my soldiers some direction, and then I'm gonna go wizard hunting, I think. So, I will have the soldiers. Okay, so these guys over on the right are basically not in combat anymore, so we should fix that. So these guys can only move 1 square because they're in melee. So there.
And the rest of the guys are free to move how many squares they want.
They'll go there. Actually, hold up. Okay, this 1, 2, 3. No, wait, no, this guy should be right there.
Okay.
Get a bunch of attacks on that one guy.
Yeah.
What
So-
about your last guy? Oh wait, he cannot move longer. This one.
This
Move
guy
longer?
can't go any further.
Okay.
He was over here originally,
Ah.
so he doesn't really have anywhere to stand where he can fight enemies that he can reach. So he'll just have to hang out for a bit.
Next round he can
The
though.
only other option would have been for you to take the majority of your line and shift them over one spot and then have him come in.
He
I did do that.
Yeah.
I did already shift them over one spot in order to fit the this guy and this guy in.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll attacks for my soldiers before I start moving myself. So I will,
First.
starting with that guy, we will be hitting the... Wow, is that orc still alive?
Yes.
This orc is still alive, yes.
I haven't been able to fucking hit him.
Well, since I'm flanking him, I'm going to have the first spearman try to hit that orc.
Go for it.
So I'm just going to try to use flanking as much as possible.
D20 plus 6, yep. Just want to roll 1d20, yep.
Oh.
14 misses.
Okay, so next guy's going to go for the archer.
These next two, or yeah. This guy's going to move for this archer here. He is flanked.
Yeah. So this guy's going to go for the flanked archer.
That's it. D plus 4.
Hey,
He
nice
is
damage.
dead.
Awesome sauce. He's dead, you said?
Dead. Yep.
Sweet.
This guy was in the spot, so.
That dude is almost totally surrounded.
Yep, just one more. Come on, you can do it. We know you can do it.
Alright, so next up is that archer.
Are
He
we
is
taking
not
prisoners,
flanked.
or were they killing them all?
So no flanking. We have a 15 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, next guy, he's now flanking.
Yep.
That's a 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
I hope so. Damage. 6.
Still alive?
Next guy, not flanking.
Your favorite group?
Favorite group, you let me down.
Yes.
Alright. Moving over to the other side.
Yep, as well, because they have orcs, like other goblins on their, poles, They're not as hitting as effective because there's people on their spears,
Yeah, we're going with that. They got too many dead bodies on their spears. Alright. So all three of these guys on the left are all going to be attacking this archer in the middle here, since
Alright.
that's our reach. So starting from the right.
Okay.
That's
Miss.
a miss. Next guy. It's a
Yep.
miss, and next guy is a miss.
He cannot hit.
Alright. So, me and my dragon buddy, we're going to go in the direction that I felt the wizard go. And we're going to keep going until Dragon knows where he is.
Okay.
So, Dragon on the ground has a 60-foot move speed, which means, based on what everybody else is, I should be able to go 8 squares in one go.
Yep.
Okay. So, 1.
You pick them up. When you reach here, you pick them up there.
Cool. So that was how many squares? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares.
Yep.
Hmm.
So you can still reach him.
And shoot, hold on. I'm trying to figure out. So what? How big are these squares? Because I need to know how far away how close I have to be to hit him with a dragon breath weapon.
Same square, I would imagine.
'Cause my dragon's got a 40-foot cone breath weapon.
Yeah, you have to be in the right next to him.
Do I have to be in the same square, or can I be in an adjacent square?
I
Yeah.
guess it's square.
Okay. Well, I can't do it this turn anyways because I moved too much, but it's good to know.
Yeah. Well, you can still move up to him.
I can. I
Yeah.
think we're gonna go hang out in his square. So I'm in his square, but I'm not putting myself on top of him. So
That's fine.
I get there and I go, "Hello, friend. Why don't we have a chat? Richard would like to meet you."
It is, okay, is that everybody? No, Napo. Go ahead, Napo.
Well, let's see here.
There's,
5 guys surrounding one dude.
and only one of them does not have flanking.
Oh,
Yeah.
before I left, I probably yelled, "Hey, listen to Natha when he gives orders."
So you control
So,
of.
Nothbel, you have my troops now, since I'm not really in a position to give them
God.
orders.
No, I
Well,
have more
actually,
people.
Yeah. Do you want Apple? Do you want to go first? Or do you want Lanny to go first?
I can go first. It's fine.
Okay. Assuming Lanny.
Oh, there's some hits on that poor guy.
Oh, God.
Dear God, roll confirms.
Oh shoot, just one of my troops last turn. Oh well.
One.
There's three
Three
crits there because
confirms?
there's three of them are.
Roll the first one. To confirm. That does confirm. He's dead. The other critical hit's going to go to this orc here. Right there. Or do you want to go for the goblin?
The orc.
Or-
Rather take out the orcs.
Go ahead. Roll to confirm.
Mm.
Does not confirm, but roll d8 plus.
First of all. Oh,
roll
what's
your
the-
other to confirm.
So
Well, the other to confirm it's too far away.
this guy like that. He moves in. Okay. That's these groups here.
Okay, I can move that guy there. So that these two can attack that guy.
I would have just actually shifted this guy over.
No, I have a plan.
That
Good.
guy's
You
going
already,
to attack.
you already
Him.
attacked. This guy already.
I'm going right there.
Alright.
So
Moving
you're
that guy
surrounding
there.
yourself with your own.
Yes. So everybody
You
can
are-
hear me.
So that guy is still there. There was the guy there. That guy's still there, boss.
Why?
You can move in a square. You can stand there because you're a single person. You're basically in that army. Basically.
That's fine then.
All right. All right.
There's just the two guys gonna attack that guy, and that's it.
Right. Okay. Go ahead.
I feel like we should just use those little symbols to show what groups we are currently a
Yeah.
part of.
That hits.
For a whole 14, yay.
Well, that's actually 18 because that's 2 hits. So minus 8. Yeah, that orc does not look happy. That's the end of your action, Napo.
Yep, that's it.
All right, Landley.
This guy is going to shift there.
Yeah.
This guy's going to come charging in from there. So those three guys are all after that one Goblin Archer group at this point in time.
Just roll 3d20.
Oh dear lord.
All hits.
3 hits.
Kill it.
We'll go one at a time. 7. Still alive.
12.
Dead. So this Goblin Archer group is dead. This guy, I'll say that this guy,
Yeah.
who's he going to attack then?
Yeah.
This group? Or this group?
He will attack this group here.
Okay. This group here?
Yeah, that group
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Do your damage.
It's 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, archers or whatever else you got. Or this guy still has to attack this guy here.
Ooh. Yeah, I know.
Now the archers will get a, because they're attacking in melee combat, they would get a minus. So it'd just be a straight d20 for the archers to attack.
You were telling me +2 at first, because they had swords.
If they're in, oh no, I'm talking about if you shoot in melee combat.
Oh, they're not.
If you
those
shoot-
archers aren't shooting in melee combat.
Okay,
They're
Yeah, if they were
focusing on
shooting, then
melee.
they'd be provoking.
no.
That's
They
bad.
do not hit.
Alright, so this archer misses.
Let's
Now-
see what the guys right next to him do.
Actually, you didn't roll for hit. You actually rolled for damage before. But a 1d8.
No, he did. You already rolled damage.
Yeah, that's what you did before.
Thought I had my d20 +2. Apparently I didn't.
You had a 1d8 plus 2 instead. So,
There, it's still a miss.
yeah.
2 misses. So, the 3 was miss.
Yeah,
so.
these two guys missed the orc horribly for some reason.
Alright, now the rest of your archers, who are they going to attack? Now, if they shoot into melee combat, like I said, that's just a natural. It's just a 20. They could just roll. Yeah, they don't get any pluses. Yeah, you should be able to hit all 3, any goblin you want. Archers.
Oh yeah,
So which one do you want to start with?
the one on the right.
This one? Okay, go ahead and roll. The first one misses. You only got 1 hit. Wow. Out of all those arrows. So, D8. Just see a volley of arrows just come crashing down. You did kill quite a bit of archers, though. I believe that's it. Okay.
That's it for me.
The trolls go back to work.
Oh no.
Go.
Hoping to one day take down the great Hardwin Hope.
Which one attack first?
The one on the right is attacking this guy here.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter, it's dead. You can do more than 3 damage, so anyway.
And then I will roll to bite.
The next one.
Plus 3. That's 16 misses. And then this one will attack this guy here.
Again.
Hits. And hits. So,
We might need to send some reinforcements over there soon.
Nah.
No, I can handle it,
Working
fine.
on it.
It's just take a bit of time. Don't worry, I can take these all alone.
It's been doing good, for the most part.
so total of 21.
Oh.
Maybe he does need help now.
Oh.
10. So total 31 damage to that one guy.
Wait, what's this?
31 damage to one guy. That's
21.
painful.
21 or 31?
31. 3-1.
Total of
Okay,
31.
that is also dead.
Yeah. There's blood chaos going over here. There's lots of blood.
Don't worry, I can handle it. I can
Oh,
handle it.
wow.
Never mind, maybe I cannot handle it.
So this guy here takes 14. Yeah, the trolls are starting to get into the groove.
Yeah, this is not good.
All right. Let's see here.
Not much left, boss.
Oh, yeah.
This guy, realizing that he is losing, will be a jerk because he's a wizard and teleport.
I would like to take my attack of opportunity, unless he's going to succeed on his concentration check.
Well, I'm assuming he would move away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna take my attack of opportunity for him moving away.
We have to
well,
still smack him.
You're basically one-on-one, so yeah. Well,
I mean, even if he 5 foot away, like he's still in the dragon's reach.
all right, go ahead.
Alright.
Watch him fail
So,
horribly.
assuming he does 5 foot step away, I can't hit him, just the dragon can.
Well,
Dragon's probably gonna fail,
he's
but...
going to move 30 feet. Yeah.
Oh, he's doing a full move?
Yeah. Just, that's like it.
Cool.
And cast
So
status.
we...
So
We've
you
got
both
to
get
try to
attack
hit him.
opportunity.
Well, he's... Are you sitting on top of the dragon?
I was, yeah, so I don't know if I can reach him.
Oh,
Well, the
not.
dragon's medium size, so I should be able to.
Are you in melee comp? Were you on melee combat with him?
He was on the
He walked up and said
same square.
hi.
Yeah,
On
I
the
was
same
walking up
square.
to be adjacent with him.
Okay.
He was in the same square.
Well, the same square is a big area, but yeah, in the same square I would have been adjacent to him. Um,
All right.
So I'm a medium-sized creature, so I should still be able to hit him from on top of the dragon.
All right. So he will move 30, so you get attack opportunity, both of you.
Hooray!
That's good.
So me
Kill
first.
his face.
Unfortunately, that does not break his concentration because he's cast after he takes damage. Right. So,
I think the concentration check gets harder, but if he's far away from me, then he doesn't need to make it anymore. So,
Well, if he's evil, you could smite evil him.
well, the Smite Evil is a swift action. It's off my turn. Also, I didn't think I could because Smite Evil says one enemy within sight, and he's invisible. So I'm not sure I'm allowed to.
That's a point.
well, your
Otherwise, I
dragon-
would have done it a while ago. So, attacks.
You were the
So-
first one of the player characters that are allowed, or well, gets to actually do damage. Maybe, at least.
Okay,
Okay.
yes. If the tax opportunity happened from casting the spell,
Ooh.
then yes, he has to roll concentration plus the damage that he's.
Right, but he's moving first, so that's my hit against him when he moves.
That's a hit, definitely. He is evil, so he takes 30. Not happy about that at all.
33 points of damage. And the dragon is going to... Oh god, what do I roll for him?
Please hit.
Dragon have snatch.
No, he does
Damn.
not.
That would be so annoying. It's like, oh look, I hit you, grab. Now you're not getting away.
So... That's the dragon's bite.
Oh god.
He hit, I'm pretty sure.
What? Yep.
31.
Yeah, that's yeah. 31 hit.
That's a d8 plus 9. So 17 damage from the dragon.
So total, yeah, you made him feel pain.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's enough to knock him out, so he's still going to teleport away because he's a bitch.
Yeah, he does have a lot of hit points, so he has a total of 114 hit points. Yeah. So, yep,
Okay.
he teleports away. Combat is over, and I'll go ahead and lead him off forward.
Fuck that guy.
All right, so these three archers will attack the guy here, I guess. Well, this archer will move like that, yeah. And he will attack this guy here. Kind of spare him a little bit. So, D20. So, misses, all misses. This,
Technically, I think you had to roll 50% miss chance when I was attacking him, since I had no idea where he was. Only the dragon did. Like, the dragon told me what square he was in, but I think that gives me 50% miss chance.
alright.
Doesn't really matter at this point because he's gone, but just remembered it.
Oh well.
If it would have been important, like if he was casting in front of him.
Yeah.
But no wizard would cast that. Not if he's trying to get away.
Should have tried tripping him. That would have been smart.
Alright.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Give me a second here.
I don't know if you can do that as an attack of opportunity though.
Actually,
If
yeah.
you
You
got a
might
feed,
get
you
it
can.
for it.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a feed for it. So if you have the feed, you could do it.
No, you
Orcs.
can, actually, just for free. You don't need a feat for it.
Oh nice.
Oh, really?
You can attend, not all combat maneuvers, but for... but trip, disarm, and sunder you can.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
These goblins surrender.
And immediately get piked by their...
And yours.
Yeah, unfortunately they're getting piked.
Yeah.
I can't really hold the pikers back.
I'm not even gonna bother arguing with them. Because,
In my defense, I'm over here.
I would say it would be nice to leave one alive so we could interrogate him and then pike him.
So, yeah.
You could probably convince them to leave at least one alive.
Maybe.
All right. So this group here is basically out of combat now because they surrendered, but the Fort Sister people are going to surround them and basically kill them. So you cannot. The rest of your groups can move. So.
Like I said, all I would say is I would like one left alive, but I'm not going to push you.
I was going to say, I have to imagine the Fort Sister people are intelligent enough to know that it's okay if they leave one alive until piking later.
Right.
If anything, Nothville, you just run into the mess and grab one of the goblins and drag it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Fort Sisters got them surrounded. It is your guys' turn. So, Hardwood Hope.
The trolls are still trying to take me, right?
Yep.
Of
This
course.
This one.
I'll
is
be over there to try to help.
okay. If you move this guy over, maybe 4 attacks, you're probably going to kill this troll here. But
I'm gonna move all just one there. Oh, wait, what?
shift 1. Got
There, and then, yeah, 4 attack on that one to the right.
Okay, go ahead.
Place hit. Oh, 20. I got 20. And as 18 also, so that's 2 hits.
Critical threat.
Right.
Confirm.
Roll the critical threat first.
Ooh.
That's a confirm.
That is confirmed. So 3d8 plus 12.
Yep.
Could be there. So which one? That was the second one. So this one missed. This one critically hit. So do your damage.
22.
Oh, beautiful. These guys go in there and they just like start hiking the crap out of the trolls.
Hey, maybe hold off on the piking until, like, combat's over.
Nah, they like the piking.
Why are these warriors from Fort Sisters so stupid? Like, really?
That just
Because they like piking.
just means the other guy that hit is now going to hit the other
Well,
guy.
I mean, that's how they kill them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and the dragon by and like.
Oh, I guess to keep them dead until the dragon can burn them, yeah.
Okay, this is then the other one will also hit on the other one here.
So
the one-
go ahead and roll your damage. Roll when you score.
Ooh, max 12.
Nice. He does not look good at all. So
So that means I have
you have 4
2
left.
more that I can aim on that one.
Okay, go ahead.
But I can't. But which one is most? Which one looks most damage?
This one.
Okay,
Okay.
I will focus all my 3 last ones on that one then.
Okay, go ahead. 3d20.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, 2 of them hits.
2 hits. Go ahead. GD plus 8.
19.
Last one.
I did all what I could.
This guy has not gone yet. I'm trying to be fair with you.
Actually, he did because he was one of the 4 to attack the one that already is down. I had the 4 attack the first one,
Okay. All right.
so I have 7 back. So
Okay.
4
All right.
plus 3. So.
That's 8. Okay. Finally.
Can I have my guys grab their bows and book it for a good run, or am I just moving 4?
Yes, you can grab the bows. Yeah. They can move to this turn because they had to switch to bows. Is that okay with you?
All of these guys are already in bows.
Okay, then they can move forward. This guy. Don't forget this guy.
He's that's the only one that's moving too, because I had to switch to bows.
Yeah.
Move into formation.
All right. Nashville, you can move the Finlandians, but the right now the other guys are surrounding the prisoners. You can move the ones, the blue ones. These 4 blue ones here, because they're part of that group. So you can move these 4 ones if you wish.
I'm reorganizing ranks.
All right.
Is what I'm having my men do for now.
Okay.
Because it's going to take a while.
All right. So you have these 4 blue ones, and the rest of them are basically surrounding. Have them surrounded.
We're basically we're going to be marching with Lanley here.
All right. So next round they will start massacring them, and then after they're finished massacring them, you can have them back. I'm assuming they're going to leave one alive. So, let's see here.
I'd probably tie up an orc and a goblin just to be safe.
This guy will. They will target one guy in the middle here.
Yeah, just trying to finish me off now.
No, this guy will target this guy here. This guy will continue to beat up on the group that he's beating up.
Okay. So the white one first.
So the first one, d20 plus 7.
Please, miss.
Miss.
Yes.
And hit with 5.
Okay. Please be bad. No, thanks.
8.
Whatever. So that is good.
And this guy will attack this guy here.
Oh, please.
That's a miss.
Oh.
And that's a hit. So for 12 points of damage.
Amazing.
Alright. That's their turn. Alright. Everybody else go. You can move to Diana if you wish.
I'm effectively just going to move over here. I'm going to have the dragon fly over and start helping set the dead trolls on fire.
Got it.
I guess I'm probably right here.
Alright. You hear screams of death as you just see them pike these people. And they tie one up to like a pile of corpses. They just pile up the corpses, piking them up, and then they just like tie one up, one of the pikes. With one left alive. Everybody else is massacred or murdered. All right, so you can move these guys now next turn. So the trolls will continue their belligerent.
Hold on, is Hardwin going to do any attacking and shifting some people?
I'm sorry, yeah. Hardwin, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hardwin's turn. So this guy probably wants to move there, and this guy
Yeah. Yeah. And then I will have 3 foes on the left and actually 3 on each because.
I would focus. Well, you've got more on the guy on the right. You've got 3, 4, 5,
Oh, 4, yeah, 4.
6. You can go on the right.
I think one is flanking, right? These guys are flanking.
Yeah, you got 2 flanking. 'Cause you've got actually 3 flanking.
3
That's
flanking?
That's flanking. So this guy's flanking with these 2. Because you can draw a successful line through the enemy.
Okay.
So 3 flanking out of your 6.
Should I not?
Your other
Should
group's
I
almost
focus
dead,
all?
so you're going to want to try to focus as hard as you can to take... It's either
Okay,
focus
yeah.
3 on one and 3 on the other, or 6 on one and 1 on the other.
This one
I
does
have.
4 damage to the other guys. Putting 3 on him and then 4 on the other guy might not be a bad idea.
That's
Yeah.
an option as well.
Yeah, I'm taking 4.
It's up to
I'm
you.
taking 4 on the
You could go from left to right with your warriors and see if if it drops in the meantime.
Yeah, okay.
And then
I'll
if it
go
does, then you can retarget the rest to the center.
Okay, yeah. I'll go left to right. So first, the one who was hurt the most.
Go ahead.
Attack the only one it can. So, see, come on, hit.
That's a miss.
Next one.
Okay. That's a miss.
Next one, also the same.
Okay. That's it.
Good.
D8 plus 4.
Five.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Everything else is just gonna focus on the only one they can. So that's 4.
Okay.
And 2. How many was that had flanking?
Well, these three, only one has flanking.
What?
These three attack only this time. Only one has flanking.
Okay. So that's the last one. Okay.
The last 20 is the flanking roll.
So
Oh, 3 hits.
yes, 3 whole hits.
Oh,
Goodbye with you.
25. Still alive though.
Ah, damn it. Ah, so close.
Diana, do you want to just merge with the group or just help him burn?
I mean, I'm not really needed over there with the group, so.
You can move your guys now because they're done hiking.
Oh well.
Move 2 squares because they can actually open fire on the one group of ogres, and then the rest are going to move normally.
All right. Some of these guys mixed in here are not my guys. Also,
No,
I think
they are.
Notfell can move my guys. I'm a little far away to be moving my own guys.
Well, then Notfell can move them this round. So
Yeah.
Notfell, you have control of all these dudes.
Also,
What else is new?
the Notfell, the guys with the pink dots are not mine, which is why I was confused. They're Landelies. But it doesn't really matter at this point.
At that point, even I've lost control of those because it's like they're like stop to pike. I'm like, I don't care right now. Got other problems to deal with. So 1 hit.
I'm moving people. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
We're about to
5.
surround trolls.
5 damage to
The closest one.
This one.
The white.
this one.
The white one.
All right. Their turn. They'll continue the beating up of this guy will continue to beat up this guy over here.
Of course.
First attack misses. Second attack misses.
Oh.
This guy will
You're
continue
alive.
to beat up this guy here.
Yep.
So hit. And
How much?
Yes.
How much damage? So.
2d8 plus 7. Okay. Boom. 22.
Still alive.
Alright. That is their action, so go ahead, everyone else. Your turn, boss.
Okay. I will do the same thing I did before. Start from the left to right. One at a time.
Go for it.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Okay. And should I still do one at a time or all 4 at a time, guys?
Well, we're attacking the same guy, so yeah. Just make
Well,
it.
I could have, if I was lucky to have one of them finished off, I could move some of the other ones around to help with the other one.
Right
That's
now,
why.
you've also saw some arrows coming in, so you know there's there's people coming in from your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will just go with one at a time.
This guy wants to move here, and this guy wants to move here, and this guy kind of moves there, so they're kind of flanking around.
Yeah, good idea.
Flanking, I don't know. It's up to you. That way,
Yeah, that is actually a good idea. But I will still go one at a time. So
alright.
this one is time to attack.
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Next. Oh, hit.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Just roll. Just keep rolling. We'll do the hits all at once.
I was hoping for killing it first, and then see
It's
if
not
I
even
could.
close. It's not even close.
Yeah,
no.
the one on the right's
Well,
not
okay.
close. The left one,
Max-
maybe.
The max you can do
Okay.
is that is not going to kill it.
Well, okay, so then I'll just roll both at the same time. Next one.
That's
This
two.
one no hit. So
2d8 plus 8. It's
20.
all right. Now it's close to. Finally.
Okay, so 1, 2 is the archers crowd around Diana in the one group.
Oh, hey guys.
Protect the queen!
And then,
The archers in the back.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
yeah, I'm looking. We'll do these two, go 1, 2. These two also go 1, 2. To prep for firing in the next round, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers that are quite capable of firing without any penalties, and 2 with penalties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 hits.
Yep.
And then the 2 with penalties, 1 hits. So that's 4 hits total.
Oh, they all have penalties, right? Because they're in melee. The trolls are in melee combat, right?
Well, I'm aiming at the back halves that aren't exactly fully in.
No, the trolls are in melee combat. So all the trolls are in melee combat. Technically, think of like these guys all mixed in with the trolls. See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of weird that way. Anything that's touching the troll is in melee combat. Trolls are in melee combat. So if you're shooting the trolls, either one, they have guys.
So then 2 hits.
So who you hitting? Yeah, this guy.
The first guy, why not?
He is almost done. Almost dead. Nothing.
Cool. My men are marching.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. You just hear the thunder of feet.
These trolls might as well give up.
Whiz of arrows in the air.
They might as well give up. They cannot win now.
They're stupid. They're trolls.
We'll fight to the death.
Trolls will fight to the
Then
death.
I will give them death.
They also just saw what happened to surrender. So. They're not. Yeah. All right. Let's move stuff around. Okay. Trolls will continue their waylay. This troll will continue to track this guy here. So that's a miss. Spike hits.
Wait, which one of them?
This,
Left
this
or the
guy
right?
here. The guy here.
Okay,
The one
okay,
on
yeah.
the left.
+5. Hit 13.
Dead.
This guy will continue to attack that guy. Miss. And a miss. Okay.
Oh, God.
It's your turn.
Me.
This guy only has one guy hits him, he's gonna die.
Okay, I'm gonna have this guy here who's flanking to attack.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Ooh.
it. He's dead. All right.
Yeah.
So this guy moves in there. You can now move.
And he moves in there. He moves in there, and he moves in there. So they all can attack at once. And that is 1, 2, 3,
4
5.
attacks.
I see 5.
3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. I'm sorry. 5 attacks.
And a few of them are flanking, I think.
None of them are flanking.
Okay, never mind then. Whatever. Still 5.
Yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits. Yep.
And
2d8 plus 8.
20.
Ooh, he is almost dead too. Langley, go ahead and finish him off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7, 8. I can just move on the same score as me for a total of 9 firing.
Go ahead, roll 90-20. They got no bonuses, so that's probably why. That's good. So, 1 hit. Wow.
And it's another
Does
crit
not confirm, but it hits.
for 4 damage.
Okay. Nathal.
Me. March. So
I will roll
2,
back.
4.
The bite hits.
Which one does it attack?
9 points damage. This guy here.
Don't worry. Eventually,
Oh.
I will get there and
Oh,
kill it.
it's
if
still
you die.
alive with 1. It's 1 HP. 1 HP.
All right, go ahead. Roll your 6 attacks.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, now you are going.
And 2 flanking.
Yes.
Well, actually, you could do a bit more. You could this way.
I never lost any of my Finland men, except for a couple got really, really hurt.
Oh, none of the Finland men were
right.
lost.
Guys, 1 crit.
He is
I
dead.
want to
He's
trick.
dead. Moving on.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh,
thank God.
You had 2 hits. He's dead.
Hits.
Hardwin lost the most people.
Yes.
Hardman, you are a horrible leader.
Hey, I was I
A horrible leader.
most time alone. Most of the time I was fighting alone.
I was surrounded the entire time.
You at least had others to help you.
Right there.
Hey, I think we're all overlooking the fact that I went through that entire battle without any of my men taking any damage.
Yes.
That is why you are the queen.
All right. So
Mine took damage, but none of mine died.
as I
No,
clearly
you
actually,
lost
you
one
lost
person
one.
under your command that was not from Finland, but from Romania. I also
Yeah,
lost
whatever.
one Romanian.
yeah, Fort Sister took a
I
lot
lost
of casualties. A lot of casualties.
Yep. I lost
Didn't
4.
as well. Took some casualties, but not as much as Fort Sister. Fort Sister, yeah, at least.
But Fort Sister had a ton more people, and we had more people from Fort Sister on their way.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, guys. We'll take a break there. All right. So the battle has been finished. And thank you all out there for being patient. We have decided that we're probably not going to do that for a while, long while at least, until I figure out another system that would be good for mass combat like that. So probably that's when you're going to see. But now for the aftermath. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward back to when you guys arrive at Adele. Victorious. There's a party. The people are all throwing string, the army there is all cheering as you guys return. Obviously, Diana, you're at the head of the column
Hooray!
as you arrive in Adele. And you do see that your mom is there, but she doesn't have any of her troops.
That's okay. Yeah, that ends up okay. Although I'm wondering why she doesn't have any troops.
Well, you told her not to bring her troops, right?
Oh yeah, I did. Speaking of which, we can probably rescind that order for reinforcements from Fort Sister. I send a messenger off to do that.
If they're not already, if we didn't already run into them on the way back.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how long it takes to get troops mobilized and sent through. So
I did say they were 2 days away from you guys, so
yeah, definitely send a messenger.
yeah. You would have probably run into they'd probably wait for you at Adele. So there's 2,000 troops from Fort Sister there waiting for you to arrive.
I appreciate the coming.
Yeah. They're basically there for the party. They set up the party, help set up everything. Everybody's yelling victoriously.
Since there's not a lot here in Adele yet.
They do burn the corpses of all the fallen, including everything. They,
Even the goblins
After-
and the orcs.
yeah, including the goblins and the orcs. They did have one goblin. You said, do you want a goblin, orc?
They
Probably an
grab a
orc.
goblin and an orc just to be safe.
One of both would be ideal, yeah.
Okay. You have one for each, one prisoner of each.
That'll work.
The people for Port Sister kind of upset about it, but they're not like really upset about it. They assume that you want to interrogate them. They know.
They would understand.
But-
It's for interrogation
Hey.
purposes.
Yeah, they know they're going to end up dead, so they're okay with that. As you arrive at the city, many people over there cheering on. We'll go with you, Dinah. So what do you do when you arrive at the festivities? Everybody's getting ready to party and stuff.
Well, at some point right before the party starts, I'd like to give effectively a rousing speech.
Okay.
Effectively, I'll roll a diplomacy check for how good it is because Diana's better at giving speeches than me. But effectively, I'd just like to convey. What?
You want to roleplay that out?
Yeah. So my charisma's not as high as Diana's, so I wasn't planning on it. No.
Well, roll your thing and then try to role play it from there.
Well, no, it's okay. If he doesn't want to roleplay, but I didn't. You know,
He's just trying to give you the general gist of what she's saying.
Yeah. I mean,
well, I understand.
I'll do what I can. Effectively, so I get everybody's attention, and I stand up. Actually, no, I don't need to stand up high. I'll just fly upwards. I have wings. Forgot about that. So I'm just going to majestically hover a bit. And effectively, I'll just be like, I'm just going to keep this short. We're here today to celebrate our great victory against these beasts that would come and harm our families and children. But remember, but do not forget the fallen that we have lost. We throw this party tonight just as much in honor of those who gave their lives to keep everyone safe. And I might make it a bit more eloquent than that, but I'm keeping it fairly short.
If you're looking at the crowd, you see Landely just looking at you like, wrong words.
Wrong word.
Well, you should be saying, and neighboring nation at the very least.
Well,
What do you
I'm
mean?
assuming that, yeah.
Well, when I'm
Because-
saying our families and children, I'm including everyone, not just like our nation.
Yeah, Lindley, I mean, come
It
on.
could be perceived that way. That's why.
Okay,
Landely's
well,
looking at you like
That is
Like,
how. Let me put it this way: at the very least, Diana would assume, because she's a little naive on occasion, that what she meant everybody understood that everyone was included.
That's how she thinks.
All right, let's move on from that. Yeah. All right, good, excellent. All right.
Well, it's only an 18 diplomacy check, so it wasn't that great of a speech. People are like, okay, whatever, let's get to the eating.
Yeah. Not as
Roll
open.
one.
Yeah, you rolled a fail, but
You don't crit fail skill checks, luckily, and I have lots of bonuses, so it comes out to just being mediocre.
better than most.
Hardwin, as you're walking around, you do hear murmurings of a dancer that's come to all the way from Grim to dance for the troops. And you ask around, and you find out it's the cat person that you like.
Oh god. Oh no. No, he didn't. Did he? Oh no. This is not good.
Hardwood, my friend, let me tell you all about how to treat a lady. I should know. I'm a lady.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
So what are you gonna do, Hartman? You're gonna go to the her dance concert, so to speak.
Of course he will. He will just try to make sure he's not gonna stand out, despite being a dancer. Try, perhaps he will stay around in the middle of the people watching. So he in hope to blend in,
All right, let me see here.
despite have no one talking to her anyway.
All right, as you're like sitting there in the group waiting for the thing to start, an usher comes over to you and is like, "Excuse me, Mr. Hope.
Yes.
The young lady wishes to speak to you in the back before concert."
He just stares blankly down on the ground for a few seconds. It's like, oh God, no. I will be there shortly. He says.
Okay. All right, you arrive. She's dressed very pretty. Got a nice little dancer's outfit. Leaves very little for the imagination. And she's sitting there powdering her face. She does know you, right?
Nope, he have never spoken to her. But, well, she may have heard the stories about him because if it was the stories of the party from her he have heard about. So she probably most likely know stories of him because he's not a part of the party.
So he sits there and she's like, "Oh, I heard that one of the generals of the great battle were here, and I asked my guys to pick them up. And thank you very much for protecting our cities. It was a pleasure." And she grabs like a painting of her, and she says, "Here you go." And she puts on, retouches up her lipstick, and then kisses the painting, then hands it to you.
He is very he's very nervous about all of this. So, and a little embarrassed by seeing all this and just thank you. And he takes the paintings very awkwardly,
Well,
trying to hide that he's nervous.
alright, she stands up and is like, let me see if she senses that.
Oh God.
Just 20. Yep. She stands up and she puts her hand on your shoulder. "Don't be nervous. I'm not going to bite hard," she says, smiling.
Well, normally it is me who bites, but I'm not going to do that. He just
She kind of looks at you kind of weird. And she's like, "Well, you can watch us from the, watch me from back here. There's some food over there. Feel free to join the after party concert, okay?"
thank you.
She strodes off. You're directed to an area where the backstage where you can enjoy the show from VIP seating. Now, Phil, what do you do while you're in Adele?
Go to your house.
Napoli, are you there?
Yes,
Apple.
sorry, I had my mic muted because I was doing something. I go find my wife, who I'm sure is trying to find me after hearing we've come back.
Yep.
I will give her a hug and a kiss and say,
Was
"Well,
she not
I'm
out
not
there
dead
with
yet."
you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
I thought we had all taken our dragons with us.
Remember his
I had
dragon
Brit
is
there on
pregnant.
her, and she went back. She's pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Remember.
See her rubbing her belly. She's like, just looks prego.
Really? It's been like 2 days.
No, it's been long.
Dragons are different. They they mature their eggs like a chicken, and when they hatch the egg, then it hatches from there. See, it's like-
Got it.
She will lay the egg before the child is born.
So,
The egg will take like, the standard 9 months for it to be born and stuff like that. But the period of her making the chick, doesn't take.
so I go, well, I'm not dead yet, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I give her a kiss.
She's like, well, to me, it's a good thing. Damn it!
Don't want to be a widow yet.
If you would have died, I would have come back and resurrected your body, killed you, and then resurrected you again.
Damn.
Sounds
Why does
expensive.
that
What
not
love?
surprise me?
What love between you two. Ah.
Man, it's been tough. Probably it's going to be another week or another 4 or 5 days or so, but I think she's going to pop. Have we decided who you want to be the godparent?
I was thinking of Landaway.
Wait, I thought that had already. Okay,
No.
never mind.
You're the other ones.
I'm the other ones.
Yeah, remember Red's? Not Red, but your friends.
Marcus?
Right,
Marcus.
I'm Marcus's godparent. Sorry, I got confused.
Yes,
That
you were
reminds-
there. Even
I was like, I know I'm someone's godparent.
Annabelle went, you asshole.
I just remember
She's like, I know
Huh?
what you're gonna do.
Harwin never gave Egma a godparent. His child.
Yeah,
Well-
that was kind of a different situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
dragons have godparents because of when they're hatched. But that is not something that the Finlandians do. I don't think they have that kind of setup.
I was looking at her. I was thinking of Landalay. I think Landalay would be a good mom if things were to go wrong for
Yeah,
us.
see, the way the dragons work, though, is like the godparent is like basically one that helps take care of the egg, so that the other person can sleep.
Yep. I know. 'Cause I'm a horrible individual.
But it's right now it's sentimental thing, I guess.
Oh no,
Right.
I'm gonna invoke it. I'm gonna make Landalay do it.
I know. You will. Like, oh, I would love Langley to be the godparent. That would be awesome.
I think she'd be good at it. She's still a little brutish. I laugh at the ironic situation of me saying that.
She kind of whispers at you. He's like, "Hey, you hear that? Well, Langley and the Red Queen are together."
That's not been a secret.
Oh, really?
I thought it had been.
No.
I'm not sure that I'm aware that my mother.
I
and
walked
Randall
into
are a
their
thing.
house when they were there, remember?
You did. Though she
Oh,
entered
God.
my place.
It is maybe a secret to all of you. It is not a secret to me.
You knew about this and you didn't tell me? Kind of punches your arm.
I don't usually go around shouting other people's love affairs, except for if it's Diana's, because it's funny.
I hate you. Somehow, where I get this urge to punch Nothfell.
She smiles and laughs, like, yeah.
I mean, I did it when he was a guy. I don't think I'd stop now just because he's a queen.
The
He would hate me if I did that.
You're
Probably
probably
be careful.
yeah, Lillian Storm's been running around, but she's her ward, so
Hmm.
that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, the love triangle.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm not too worried.
Wait, there's 3 people involved in this?
Oh, I'm sure somebody else has a crush on that poor little girl.
Yes. So anyway,
It'll get more complicated.
where do you go?
See, it's a dell. There's not a lot here yet. I would go find the closest thing to an inn or a bar.
No,
Maybe the tavern that's built.
Sure.
Lanley, as you're walking along, you see out of the corner. Okay, so you see the Red Queen first. She kind of walks up to you and smiles. But you see that she was talking to your father.
Oh.
Gentlemen,
Well, that's
just like if I see that, I just vanished. I literally, if I see him, I am moving away from Adele at top speed.
So on a scale of like normal dad to my dad, where does he fall on that scale?
Probably in the middle.
Okay, basically, I see her. If you see me getting my dragon and getting the hell out of town before any of the festivities have started.
Oh god.
He's running like a little girl.
She is leaving.
Well, that's exciting.
It's gonna be really
Visit
exciting
the
when we can find
party.
out.
I say the Red Queen noticed you fly up because she was looking at you when you just saw your butt. Who she was talking to? And you're like, oh, I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace out.
So you fly off, and she kind of looks at him, and then looks at you flying up, and then she.
No, I don't
Walks
do
up
it like
to-
openly, like jump on the dragon and take off. Like I see him and I start walking towards the edge of the town, and as soon as I get to a little ways out of town, I call the dragon. I'm like, we're out.
Alright. Is it okay if I say that she catches up to you?
Oh, she can catch up to me easily.
Alright. Alright, yeah, she catches up to you. He's like, what's wrong? What's going on? I'm assuming you're far enough away from your father that he's not going to hear what you're saying.
We out in the middle of the woods.
Well,
Maybe still in
everything
town
can
somewhere.
happen.
You're still getting out of town.
Damn it.
I have business. I have to check on stuff in
I've got stuff
Light's
to do
Breach,
over
so
there.
I need to get it done.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not
motive.
biased.
Does-
I'm not lying.
Roll
That's
a
motive.
bluff
I'm
check.
trying to avoid something else.
Yeah, she's like, I knew Annalie. I know you better. What's wrong?
Yeah. It's not a better bluff check, but I'm not lying. What's wrong? Well, when you see, the man who tormented you and tortured you for several years, you kind of don't want to be around him.
He looked at you and then grabbed your shoulder a second. It's like, wait a minute. Your family's here?
Well, you were talking to him a little while ago.
Oh. He's one of the lords of Fort Sister.
I wouldn't put it past him pulling something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, does that mean I can have him executed? I can do it solid
well,
for Landley.
You
She's
are
helped me out.
talented. You know you're talented.
Impersonating a
Like, well, that is a different matter entirely. You can run. if you wish that. But don't worry. I don't think he's going to chase you.
be hard with him.
He won't do anything openly, that's for sure.
She doesn't answer. Usually continues.
He's very good at doing things very subtly.
Still no answer. Alright. So. Let me roll. See who sees this. I'm going to roll 4 percentage dice. Well, 3% dice. Ooh, okay. Nathal,
No.
you're sitting there hanging out with your wife, and there's like a little celebration. There's a guy with, and there's like people standing around. And out of nowhere, the Red Queen walks up behind a guy standing there. Looks like he's just eating hors d'oeuvres, and puts her hand through his chest, like ripping out his heart.
Oh.
And smashing it in her hands.
That's exciting.
I stand up and I look at her and I go, not to be rude, but I hope there was a reason for that.
She goes. She looks at you as like, I don't like the way he looked at me, he said. And she walks
Am
in.
I anywhere nearby?
She
I
said,
kind of look at her really puzzled because that's
I
just
think this is the point in time where I would go, Mother!
because
she goes, well, I surrender myself to you as a member of the Finlandian Guards.
okay, that's fine and all. I grab her by the arm and I take her off to one side while we're by ourselves and I go, what the hell is this going about?
She's like,
I insulted you and you didn't even do that. You just beat me up. So I know you're lying to me.
cannot. Something Landley told me that I don't want to share with you, but let's just say she wanted him dead, and so I did for her.
Okay. Okay. Obviously, yeah, I'm gonna have to lock you up because a lot of people saw that, and yeah.
All right,
We're just gonna do this on pretenses for now.
Nathal, out of the corner of your eye, you see Diana looking frantically around, looking for you, looking for her. Now you see, Diana, you see them off in the corner talking. You heard from one of your guards, like, your mother just straight up shanked somebody.
I
Does
walk over. I'm like, what?
does Hardwin know
Mother,
anything
you
about
can't
this?
just kill people.
I look at Diana and go, well, so here's the thing. We could jail her for life for murder, but she's immortal.
I just kind of like look at her and just like make vague gestures of confusion. Look at Nathva, look back at her, more confused gestures, and just kind of go, why?
She said Landely told her to do it.
What? Landely would not tell my mother to murder someone.
Oh, I think there's one person she would tell her to do it.
Well, I don't think that she would tell someone to murder that person. I don't think she'd be very sad about it, but I also don't think she'd tell someone to do it.
She pretty much said, yo, that bitch needs to die. And I said, sure. You know, Landley doesn't talk like that.
Does
I look at Diana and go, we gotta arrest her.
I know.
There's no way around that, because
No,
otherwise
this is
there'd
going
be
to get
shooting.
really complicated and really bad very quickly. Because we have a whole bunch of Fort Sister people here who aren't going to be very happy if they find out that we're arresting their, well, old queen. And I definitely can't be seen to working with you guys, because if I am, they'll think that I'm betraying their people.
And I can't let her
And
go
we can't
because
just jail her because she's technically not a Finlandian, and it's confusing.
But they think the person she killed wasn't a Finlandian either.
I know,
That
but she did it on our soil.
True.
I'm gonna need to talk to a lawyer about how that works.
Well, we don't
Okay.
know who this is yet.
do I know any of this commotion.
No, you're at the concert.
You're at the concert.
Damn it.
I look at Diana and I look at the Red Queen and I sigh and I'm like, I have a way out of this, but it's gonna hurt
It's gonna hurt
me.
you.
Yes.
Details, please.
I turn to the Red Queen and I say, deck me and run.
No.
Why?
No. That seems
She
like
kind of used like, I surrendered myself to you. That was, I can kill you. You know that, right?
Just I know that.
not felt.
But right now we're in a bigger thing of like,
I'm going to run. I'm going to go to Bert's sister and kill all of his wife, his children, all of his offspring.
Okay.
Sure, every last one of them is dead.
okay, yeah, never mind that. Ignore my
No,
plan.
let's not do that for lots of reasons. Jesus.
Well, I started with one. That was the only one that was here.
You didn't think it'd be a good idea to at least like talk about this yet? Figure out maybe there's an option other than just straight up murdering a dude?
Or, do it somewhere where nobody saw.
I don't.
That's also wrong, but sure.
What?
I'm sorry.
Nothing.
I'm,
I just said you can't just murder people.
She goes, well, after seeing what I saw the way Langley looked at him and the fear that was in her eyes, and she's told me about what he did. There's no, I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he
The
didn't deserve
the
it.
hate in my soul kept me from my reason.
Okay.
Regardless.
All right. Hold on. What town are we in right now again?
You're in a
What the
dell.
hell?
You're down.
Adele.
You may want to catch Langley. She said she's going to Life Breach.
Well, we are at the very least we're taking her out of Adele, and we need to go to. Probably not Lights Breach. Oh god damn! I don't know how to do this. I'm not a politician. Okay, so she murdered she's not a Finlandian. She murdered somebody else who wasn't a Finlandian on Finlandian soil. So technically she was in violation of Finlandian law, but not seriously in violation, if that makes any sense. I shouldn't be making this decision because I'm not a Finlandian, technically, anymore. Well, I think technically I am, but not really.
You hold no standing other than an ambassador to us.
You would.
Yeah, but she's also my mother and my subject.
Yeah. You would make at least make sure that you.
I think I may be a bit biased.
Well, we could always just lock her up at her prison.
That
Oh yes, yeah. Let's do that. Sounds like a good idea.
actually isn't the worst thing I've ever heard of. No, hear me out. We might be able to avoid this if I take responsibility for it and take her away and tell the Finlandians that I will, I put up air quotes, deal with it.
She'll be in prison for at least a lifetime.
I'll have to make sure that it's something sufficient to keep the Finlandians happy, but if I'm the one doing the punishment, then the people from Fort Sister are probably less likely to be incredibly angry and attack Finland.
I turn and I'm gonna look at Diana. I'm like, do any of the other Finlandians know she's immortal? Are we the only ones?
Who? The Red Queen?
Yes.
I thought. Do they?
The only person that knows she's immortal is General.
The three of us, isn't it?
Oh,
Well,
shit.
General Tarsus knows.
Oh, right. That's a big secret.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Somebody else.
Alright, we can deal with this.
I mean, I look at her and go, a lifetime to you is, well, nothing really.
It's probably more of a big deal when it's a lifetime that, it's also Landely's lifetime. Landely's not immortal.
No.
Yeah.
Landely is a half elf, so I mean, she'll live longer than a human, but not that much longer.
Exactly. Okay, so I think we can pull this off as long as I deal with it, and I don't claim that she's being punished for killing somebody for breaking one of Finlandian's laws. I have to claim that she's being punished for violating the treaty we have with Finland. Because
That'd be a good idea.
Because I can't punish people for breaking Finlandian laws, but I can punish people for breaking a treaty that is part of my nation. And I think if I do that, no one can get incredibly angry with me. I might still be a little annoyed, but I think that's the best chance I got.
All right.
Does that make sense to everybody?
I'm just trying to avoid all-out bloodshed.
Yeah, that's the goal here.
I mean, you may want to let Nyman know. She's not.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of which, somebody go catch her. I think she's fine with coming back now.
All right.
Also,
Your dragon walks away and turns it. I'll see if I can.
I'm not going anywhere, because if they just see the Red Queen walking off without me...
thank you, Everyad. Hey, Nathvel, can you... Ah, shit, no, you gotta be here. Can you get one of your soldiers to... I kind of point at the body, just, like, take care of that?
No, she left the body in. Yeah, the body.
We're, like, off in a side alley, man.
No, what would be funny is if one of the other people from Fort Harp saw that and they're like, oh, time to pike it.
Oh, God. And who was this guy, again? Like, was he important? Like, how much hell am I gonna catch for this?
Well, she won't tell me who he was.
She
Just say he did something to
Oh
land
no, I know who he is. He's one of the lords of Fort Sister.
I just groan.
Oh, wait, I go, wait. He's one of your lords?
Apparently.
Fort Sister, yes.
Then...
It's a family of at least 12, including soldiers that are here today.
I think that means I'm supposed to pike you, mother.
Yeah, could be worse. Make sure it's silver, though.
Grumbling.
I guess, but, yeah, I mean, then this is not in my jurisdiction. I mean, you did it here, yes, but really it was one of your people, Diana. You have...
that makes it entirely internal. It just happened on Finlandian soil. Great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Have I mentioned I hate this job? Ugh.
I'm sure people are more willing to accept me turning her over to you since it was one of your own people. Great. Okay, so all I gotta do is I have to deal with trying to prevent civil war again. Yeah, it's fun. Welcome to being a queen.
So, Lanley, how far did you get the light breach? Are you like booking it? What's up?
I'm pretty sure, but if it's relevant, Everyad is faster than Landely's dragon.
I think so.
Lanley, are you booking it still, or did you follow her?
If I would have followed her in and she looked like she was going to hit him, I would have got between the two.
That's your decision.
Yeah. I'm just going, where's my dragon? There it is. Just seeing her.
I mean, she just walked off not saying a word to you.
I don't know what she was going to do.
Exactly. Did you take off? She did tell you that she was going to take care of it.
She said, I'm going to take care of it. I would have probably asked her, like, what do you mean you're going to take care of it?
She wouldn't have answered you.
Then, yeah, I would have probably followed her. I'm like, you're going to take care of it. What do you mean? I need to know how you're going to take care of it.
Yeah, back on that a little bit. So, yeah, I don't think you're fast enough to stop her.
Well, I'm sure it's just not.
No, she could probably outpace me easily, especially if she grabbed her dragon, her red dragon. She could have just jumped off the red dragon, landed in town, and just flat out did the guy before I was even close.
She walked to him and killed him. So you see her kill your father.
I will check to try to figure out how old he is exactly. If he's, if he's more in his 40s, more in his 50s, or 60s, or 70s.
How old was he when you were? About 40 years old.
Well, if he was about 25 and 35 years have gone by... No, he would have been more than 25, because he would have been older than that. Well, he would have been about 25, 30, yeah.
So he's about 50 years old.
No, he wasn't older than that. He's probably ranging about 70-ish. So he's really gray.
Paladin am I?
It depends on his age. I mean, if he's younger, it could be like a child of.
And
My father himself probably wouldn't show up. He'd probably send somebody else.
Okay, so I understand.
It could easily be one of the children that looks a lot like him.
Especially in the shadows of night. Like campfire light, not daylight.
I like to say that it was your father, because that's what I said before. So, I mean, I understand you may think that he may not show up, but he had some vested interest in there. Let's just say he heard a certain somebody was gaining power.
He heard you were important and didn't like it.
Heard something. So yeah, I would confirm it's him.
So, how paladin am I? Because I'm pretty sure if I just told the people of Fort Sister, yeah, he offended the crown, so I had my mother kill him, they'd be like, alright, cool. Can we pike him? But also, that's not a very paladin-y thing to do.
Exactly.
I find this game would be much easier for me if either I wasn't the queen or I wasn't a paladin. Those are not mixing well.
Well, here's the thing. I would say this. You would probably weigh the greater of two evils, all-out war, or just one dead dude.
I'm pretty sure you want to talk to me first, too, to see why.
Well, also, that's not the question here, because I can avoid war. It's just a question of, do I avoid war by telling everybody that I just wanted him dead, or do I avoid war by piking my mother on a silver pike?
Yeah.
And I think the paladin in me is supposed to say the pike option, which is really weird. I don't know, which is worse, piking somebody as punishment for breaking a law, or... Wait, no, I'm a paladin, I'm lawful good, not lawful stupid. I can lie. I'm allowed to lie.
Lawful good, not lawful stupid.
That's often how paladins are described when people are like, oh god, I hate paladins, because they're just like, well, the laws don't steal, and we really need to steal from this evil guy, but the law says don't steal, so I can't do it. That's lawful stupid.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's not how I thought it was. I judge by what I feel would be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Because technically, either one is not an evil act.
No, I think Diana will talk to Landley and come up with some reason that she had him killed is the best option.
He was a rapist?
Okay. I was gonna say believable. I was gonna say believable, but then I realized I don't know anything about why Landley hates him, so that might be true.
We don't know anything of why. We just know she doesn't like her father.
She lets Landley say.
Which is why I need to speak to Landley.
Exactly. So Landley, I'm going to say that for whatever reason, this is the time you were at. Okay. Maybe you were in shock.
Yeah. Everyad, please go find Landley and bring her here.
So she arrives. In fact, she didn't leave town.
Oh, Everyad was already doing that. Never mind.
No, he brings her back. He's like, she doesn't really leave town. She's here. And she's kind of Landley's got this look on her face of like, why? Like, she's like, I don't know.
Why?
She looks you straight in the eye, Landley. She's like, I told you. After you told me what he did to you, that if I ever met that man, he would die. That was no simple words. I will kill all his family and every one of his children. His seed shall not. Whoever wronged you.
You realize if you killed all of his children, you'd also be killing my children.
No. Do you want them to live? She looks at you.
Diana probably winces a little bit at that comment.
I look at her and go, apparently I was right in my thought.
Shut up. Not the time.
Why don't you fill Diana in on why I killed her?
I think I'm gathering.
Okay, that man was my father, if you didn't know.
No, we kind of put that together. Just, I only knew the one person in this world you hated that much.
Well, he has a tendency to train most of the family to be, well, very cruel and vindictive as well. And if you don't comply, well, you're either killed, turned into a slave, in multiple ways.
Noted. Less detail on that, the better.
Yeah, I think we're getting the picture.
Okay. So... Hey, remind me, is rape illegal in Romania?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's
Super illegal? Guessing punished by piking?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, first the person who is raped the woman is member is removed and then piked.
As well, he's already dead, so...
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
rape-
just say that mother got a little emotional.
Yeah, she murdered him straight up. Yeah.
Can we? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, and this hurts my heart to do, but I think we have to keep the peace. I need somebody to go. Landely, I really hate to ask you this, but I need you to confirm if that's actually your father.
I'm gonna have to go with you.
Yes.
I did.
Okay, and it was.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Second, who's do I trust anyone from Fort Sister? Like, have I met anyone yet that I thought, hey, you seem chill? Was one of those leaders we met at the Dragon Council kind of chill?
One of them was.
Anyone? I'd like it if I could have one guy that I knew.
The
Is
one
Red's
dude,
daughter here? Or Red's wife here?
That's more finicky. I'm not 100% sure I can rely on her for this.
Because her father was the one that was kind of the more chill one.
I thought her father was the less chill one.
Our father was all go to war with Finland.
Yeah, there was another one that seemed slightly more reasonable, I thought I remembered.
The other two
There
were
was.
Well, he was evil.
He wasn't evil. He was the one that didn't register evil.
Okay, so he's not evil, but he wanted war. Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you did march with some of the troops. You do remember one of the sergeants that was in your group that was pretty chill?
All right, time to do some diplomacy.
All right.
We're gonna go find him, and I'm gonna ask him to stick this guy on a pike. And it's gonna be the unpaladiniest thing I've ever done.
Okay. All right.
No, but it will be the queen thing that you did.
Huh?
You see him.
It will be the queenliest thing I've ever done, too.
You see him standing there drinking some alcohol.
Wonderful.
Hey, Your Majesty. He bows to you.
Could you remind me what his name is?
I guess.
Is it on the NPCs?
Give me a Russian name here. Medic. See here.
I don't know if we ever wrote it down, actually.
Gregory.
Sir, Lord Gregory. Sure, why not?
No, he's.
This is the sergeant. Just,
Oh, this is a sergeant?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a sergeant from like the group that I was commanding.
Yes.
Okay, so Sergeant Gregory, I hope you have a few minutes. I have a task for you that I would like you to accomplish.
Of course, Your Majesty. My spear is always at your side.
I appreciate
Good, you're
it.
gonna need it.
I would like. I make kind of like a I make an angry just my expression just looks like I'm just mad, and I just say, I believe I have somebody who's in need of being piked.
He's like, let me grab a pike, and I shall be more than happy to be your executioner, Your Majesty.
Well, he unfortunately his crime was severe enough that he is already killed, but I need him up there to.
Look at an example.
Yes, make an example. Yes, Your Majesty, of course. Even though you murdered him in the harshest fashion manner by sitting your mother on him, I see no reason not to pike his ass afterwards to show your might as a queen.
Yes. Yes.
He's pumping your ego to all living hell.
Oh,
And is eternally just like wincing at every comment he's making. She is going to have to do a lot of praying after this.
oh, but wait. You need to dedicate maybe a week or more to just praying.
Every day, just pray to God.
He grabs the pike and he...
Yeah. Oh, I have him do it like right on the outskirts of town, just somewhere like in a clearing where people can see it easily. But I don't want to offend the Finlandians.
Well, when you direct them to the body, there's
So
people...
just do it right there.
Those
Yeah.
people are on the body. So we're gonna have to explain what we're doing.
The Finlandians are like trying to pick up his body and stuff. Is like, and the sergeant, without you saying a word, goes up and is like, "Halt! That is property of Fort Sister and Her Majesty the Queen of Romania. She had her mother kill this foul beast, and he shall be piked according to the laws." And everybody from Fort Sister's like looks at you like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about." You know, give you that look.
This is not how I
Look
want
at
to
the
change
Finlandian
country for
people
the
and I
better.
say, it's true, he is not one of ours. He
The
is a Romanian.
sister grabs him and like carries him off to like an area where like in town, like outside town, where it's like at the like the front door, outside the front door.
Uh,
And they like him there.
Is the mayor of this town nearby anywhere? I'd just like to apologize for this.
Yeah, the mayor is like, "Well, Your Majesty, I'm assuming you'll just stay up there for a couple of days and then we'll burn his body."
I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
He has committed some very, very severe crimes against our country, and his punishment was necessary.
I understand.
I just nodded.
maybe next time not to do it in public like that. You know.
I will keep it in mind. It was
It wasn't really
apologies.
the
A
plan.
bit of the
It-
heat of the moment.
no. It was a standing order to kill him.
Yeah, a bit of the heat of the moment. I wasn't aware that it would happen in the middle of town. I will try to be more discreet in the future for Finland's sake.
She's like, "Yeah, man, your mom's scary."
All right. Well, hopefully crisis somewhat averted until somebody gets mad about a lord being dead. But you know what? That's tomorrow's problem.
Yeah, after they pike him, they cheer and they go, "Long live Her Majesty Queen Diana!"
Well, I guess that's one problem that's somewhat solved. They like me more now.
The Impaler's daughter has taken up his mantle, and we shall know all enemies of Fort Sister or Romania shall know the fear of being piked.
Oh God, what have I done? Fuck, I encouraged them.
These are your people.
All right. So, Hardwin, you finish the
Well, while they're there after the cheer, I just say a short thing. Hold on. Think
Kind
about
of
what I
fine.
want to say here.
Alright.
Just
Just tell them the truth. Just tell them
No,
the truth.
effectively I say-
Get the name.
No,
Tell them the
effectively,
truth.
I'm just gonna say, I will try to be a just and honorable queen, but there are some crimes that cannot go unpunished, and that's just all I'll leave it at. I'm just gonna leave it at that, and then I'm done.
They're like, "Yes, Your Majesty, should we..." He had family and friends. Were they part of this crime?
No, I don't. I believe it was solely on his own, and some of his family may have suffered at his hands. There is no need to punish them any further.
If you want, we can arrest them all in Fort Sister and let
That's
you
not-
judge them.
That will not be necessary.
Very well, Your
Although
Majesty.
Although I appreciate your loyalty.
Of course, Your Majesty. Long
Carry on.
live Your Majesty Diana! Hip hip hooray! Hip, hip.
Yeah, hip hip hooray, Diana.
Shut up now. I like to nod. I try to look as regal as possible until everybody's left. I'm just going to fly up in the air, go a couple miles back in the woods, and proceed to vomit in a bush.
Okay.
Out of pure nerves.
Nerves and just disgust at what she's just done.
Yeah. All right. I think that's a good place to end it.
What about me? You were about to say something about me.
And, well, I think we'll pick it up with you getting jiggy with your girlfriend.
He's like, what?
You did this on purpose.
No. Of course not.
What? Why would the DM, who controls the entire universe, have any hand in what NPCs are doing?
Yeah, I mean, the gods have moved in your favor. You're going to have a woman now to help take care of your child from another woman.
Oh god, that'll make me the only single person.
Problem is that Harvin have already promised himself to.
Well, yeah, you and Harvin are still singing. Landely's been that.
Landely's with the Red Queen, and Navil's married.
The only problem is that Harvin have already promised himself to first tell her how he feels about her after he have taken care of his own dad.
All right.
That reminds me. Actually, if I could do this real quick before we end the session, because I don't want to forget about it. Could I have a short conversation with my mother?
Sure.
Just alone, away from people.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess she sees you good. You walk back and she sees you.
Yeah.
Feel better?
You come with me right now.
What? She follows you.
Yeah. I get her somewhere where there's nobody is.
All right.
It is. Mother, I really appreciate what you were trying to do. You really care about Landley. I really care about Landley also. I agree that that was something that had to be done. But in the future, please talk to me about it first and let me know. I appreciate you're trying to help and that you're trying to defend her, but I am in charge of the country now and I have to deal with this crap. And that would have been a lot easier if you had just let me know briefly beforehand. I could have helped. I could have done it more diplomatically. The result would have been the same.
My anger took the best. I'm sorry.
I understand, and it's fine, but please, please, in the future, if you plan on murdering somebody because you're mad at them or because they screwed with someone you care about, just, especially if they're, I don't know, a lord of Romania or just politically important in any country, just, like, bring it up with someone first. Just mention it so that we can make sure it's a good idea.
Yeah, or not. Yeah, I understand.
Or just not in public.
You were with for much longer than I was. You have to understand how difficult you just made this for me.
I do understand, but you have to understand that when someone falls in love with another person, everything in their power to keep them safe and away from harm.
Oh, I know. And do not get me wrong. If you had come to me first, it probably still resulted in the same. It's just I probably would have stood up in front of him with you and made an announcement first so that everybody didn't think we were killing somebody in cold blood.
Then had me do it.
Also, yeah, probably would have had somebody other than you do it.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but okay, I will try to. I will restrain myself in the future.
Thank you. I really do not want to have to throw you in jail or something. No one would be happy with that. All right, that's all I effectively wanted to say. So,
Actually, I have some other question to ask you.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of Langley, I would like your permission to marry her.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, assuming she's fine with it, I have no objection. It would yeah. Yeah. That should be fine.
All right.
I can't
That'd
really.
have been mean. I'd have been
Keep our
so
mind-
mean.
If she was like, if Landley was significantly like politically important, then it would be more concerning. But she's not really in politics at all, so it shouldn't be any problem.
She is the mayor.
Yes.
She is the mayor of a town, but she's not really, no offense to Landley, very important on a national level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my headset just died right after I said national level, so I'm not sure if you said anything.
No, we heard you. And we said, yet. That was the only thing
Yeah.
we said.
Yep.
Well, I wanted to ask your permission first before I did anything. Very well.
Lucky.
All right, that's fine. So I got nothing else I need to say.
All right. And I think we'll leave it there. So go ahead and sign us off there, Jack.
Alrighty, I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check us out next Sunday. Hopefully we should be live.
Have more
Unless
parking.
things happen, but yeah. You guys have a good one. As for now, this is Strato Time. Lord Strato signing out.